Is that it? Daisy, Daisy, give me your asshole. Oh, tem que clicar de volta no negócio, né?
Isn't that such a good song, folks? And now for...
Jesus, Forrest, you've been gone for ages. I thought something had happened.
Something did happen. Clive, the janitor, might be Clive, the murderer.
What?
Let's start from the beginning. The fire door locked behind you.
Legal, já entra numa transição.
Why did you heave that thing all the way up here?
Because the basement's creepy as hell, and I don't like standing around down there.
Fair. All right, let's run through this again. We have a creepy board you found in a creepy basement, made by our creepy janitor, who you think is the creepy whistling man.
Yep.
And on the creepy board are the names Chuck Brody, Kim Walker, Rebecca Allen, and Aunt Williams.
Correct.
And you think one of these people will be the whistling man's, Clive's, next target.
That's right. And we've got to find him.
You said there are 4 locations listed there too? The hospital, the power station, the gas station, and the trailer park. Clive must think the target is at one of those locations. Forrest, you're gonna have to figure out if any of the potential targets are at one of these locations tonight. Hit the button if you need any help.
Tá. Ontem eu tinha dormido, mano. Tava morrendo de sono, não prestei atenção em nada que ela disse. É isso que eu tenho que descobrir. Um deles deve estar no local indicado. Na verdade. Provavelmente não vai ser ela. Depois o fim, talvez seja significado por dentro de carro. Depois o fim, provavelmente não é. Indicadores ocupam mais de dinheiro. Contratados pelos generadores do local. Engenheiro senior de níveis. Dados, projetos, ciências após uma falha no controle. Uma tragédia aconteceu em Galls Creek. Na tarde, após um ônibus perdeu o freio até um caminhão de combustível. Os carros foram colocados como... pode ser que um deles esteja morto, né? Sr. P. Stein, Sra. K. Stein também. Chuck K. Walker. Mas ela se casou. Calma aí. K. Walker provavelmente pode estar aqui. Esse daqui é o Kim Walker e Peter Stein. Interessante. Então, muito provavelmente esse daqui não tem nada a ver. vocês, vamos pra baixo, que vocês não tem nada a ver. Ela já morreu, faz sentido ele procurar ela. Então tá. Certo. Morreu, né? Os corpos foram identificados como os residentes de Gallows Creek. Sr. Taylor, Sr. M. Houston, Sr. Peter Stein, Sra. Kate Stein e Srta. Jane Mildred. Calma, tem um Mildred aqui? Mildred não me parece um nome familiar. Ok. Sindicato do crime, blá blá blá. A polícia pôs um fim ao já conhecido roubo de carros. A prisão foi feita após o membro entregar informação sobre seus comparsas ao investigador. O informante que pediu anonimato e será chamado de RA daqui em diante. Chuck Broad, Rebecca Allen e Andrew Williams. Muito provavelmente deve ser Rebecca. Vamos ver se a gente acha mais alguma coisa sobre ela. A investigação dos 2 anos sobre o incidente do festival foi concluída por justiça para o festival. Investigadores culpam 2 engenheiros contratados pelo usina local. O engenheiro sênior Ken Williams e o engenheiro júnior Sean Everett se distraíram conversando sobre filmes de terror enquanto montavam uma roda gigante, o que resultou em vários erros de construção. Eles foram condenados e prestam serviços militares. Se serve. Tá, aqui não tem lugar de prisão. Mas eles estão envolvidos nisso. Você, Ghost Creek versus Right Range, segunda divisão, sabe? Lista oficial. Esse cara. Parece muito com o Sebreri. Só que o Sebreri não. Sebreri. Com certeza esse cara. Sebreri, com certeza esse cara. Esses daqui não. Você. Na minha opinião, 1969 está sendo um ótimo ano. Vaga de equipe. Vaga de equipe na usina elétrica. A usina elétrica de Gallows Creek contratou um recorde de 20 novos funcionários e 12 deles foram estudantes do colégio Gallows Creek. Ok, isso aqui é uma informação nada a ver, foda-se. O médico local, Kay Walker, já morreu. Todos os moradores são vacinados contra a gripe imediatamente. Está chegando a época de gripe, o ano de 84 vai ser igual a todos os outros. Então super tempo. Para continuar, 1977. Pode ser que esteja vivendo. Espero que foi modificado como que está indo. Então, aqui eles se casaram, né? Gostaria de indicar um horário do casamento entre Kim Walker e Peter Stein no dia 30 de maio de 97. Em 1977, 7 anos depois, eles sofreram um acidente. Mas como é que ele está em 84, avisando? Desastroso, já li. Último capítulo de futebol, música não deixa bem. Liga para doar ajuda Chuck Berry. Rory. O antigo capitão de futebol americano do Gallows High sofreu um ferimento que acabou com sua carreira no desastre do festival do ano passado. Para ajudá-lo a se recuperar, estamos comprando bilhetes de loteria para ele, na esperança dele ter sorte de conseguir se reerguer. Não foi piada. Ah, tá. Back in his feet. Pra ele voltar a ficar de pé. Ele deve estar em uma cadeira de rodas. Deixa os bilhetes no balão aqui de baixo. Tá. Então ele sofreu um acidente nisso daqui. Certo. Tá. Isso daqui é o inglês. Só achei uma coisa da Rebeca. 86. Cansei de ser uma celebridade local. As pessoas me tratam muito mal. Só roubei uns carros. E daí? Compra outro. Lula? Estou vendendo. Ai, caralho, mano. Porra, velho. E daí compra outro. Estou vendendo meu trailer pra sair da cidade assim que possível. Só quero ir embora. Compre, por favor. Tá, então alguém tá vendendo. Alguém deve estar calma aí. A Rebeca tá envolvida nisso. Você liga pra sala de segurança? Que bom. Então venha para a convenção anual. Participação especial de convidados. O engenheiro sênior responsável pelo desastre. O sênior foi esse daqui. Você. Is your car safe? Bom, seu carro está seguro? Sheriff Matthews. Mateus. Pediu para que fiquem de olho em atividades suspeitas após vários roubos de carro. A onda de crimes nos anos 70 será detida. Eu garanto, precisamos trabalhar juntos para prender esse bandido. A Rebeca está envolvida nisso. Posto de gasolina, 24 horas. Comprado por ex-vencedor de loteria. Então, para ajudar ele, compraram um montão de bilhetes de loteria. Lenda local em Manhattan. A autora infame do livro Diário de uma Ladra de Carros. Tá. Ok. Organizado. O que isso vai me ajudar? Vamos ver. Alex mora na esquina. Tá, Alex não tem nada. Catarina não tem nada. Old Man Jericho lives. Nada a ver. Nada a ver. Tá. Isso vai ser um problema. Hospital. Ele esteve no hospital. Ela roubava carros. Ela tava vendendo trailer. Eu vou deixar isso daqui junto. Power Station. Ele cuidava da usina. Mano, isso tá muito esquisito, porque... Como que ele morreu em 97, mas ele deu a dica em 84? It's not the bite of 87! Ah, não era 87. Was 84. Come on, was not the bite of 84! Mano, calma. Está chegando na época de gripe. Mano, pra mim isso não tá fazendo o menor sentido. Mas ó. Posto de gasolina 4 horas comprado por preço vencedor da loteria. Christian's Gar Repair foi vendido por um homem que ganhou na loteria há 14 anos. O novo proprietário disse que vai manter ocupado de noite e pediu anonimato. Diário de uma ladra de carro. Informante da polícia conta tudo em livro. Ai, cara, ele ganhou na loteria. Mas... ele tá no... Ele é o proprietário. Ela tá no... Então deve ser... Tá, eu acho que eu entendi.
How's it going?
I'm ready, Peggy.
Are you sure? We've only got one shot at this.
I'm sure. Let's do this.
Okay, name first. Who do you think the target is?
Chuck Brody.
And where will I find them?
Gas station.
The gas station.
Okay, I'm dialing. One moment.
Hello?
Chuck Brody! Listen, I know this sounds crazy, but we have reason to believe the Whistling Man is coming for you. You need to get yourself and everyone else out right now.
The Whistling Man?
Jogando.
Who is this?
This is Forrest Nash. Listen, the Whistling Man's pack. We found a list with your name on it, and
Oh God. It's today. The year I finally let myself forget.
forget what?
Forget. No, man. I gotta get out of here.
I think he ran off.
Well, fingers crossed that Chuck...
Jesus! It sounds like something blew up.
He's using bombs now?
Is Chuck?
I don't know.
Hang on, we're getting a call.
Hello?
Ai, eu consegui!
Forrest, the whole goddamn gas station's
Eu
gone
entendi, mano. Eu vou
Is
já.
anyone hurt?
up. I don't think so. I got everyone to follow me out. The town's only
Ai, caralho. acredito que eu consegui, mano. Jogo de 1 bilhão de QI. Vou papar aqui. Vou botar menos um vídeo aqui. Caralho! R$ 1.000! Que discípulo do Rica Games! R$ 1.000! Tem que pegar algo bem tranquilo, mano. Que eu consiga comer. Porque eu como rápido. Eu como que uns 30 minutos. Uns 30 minutos também não, né? Uns 5 minutos. Normalmente eu como nessa velocidade. Aqui, ó.
A internet, um lugar de constante mudança. O meme que era engraçado ontem já foi substituído hoje. E essa constante evolução é algo que se aplica até às mais simplórias das coisas, como se divertir com você mesmo. É exatamente isso, rapaziada. Agora a gente tem uma categoria de se divertir com você mesmo. É exatamente isso, rapaziada. Agora a gente tem uma categoria de pro players da autossatisfação. E eu não tô nem brincando ou exagerando. Agora tem setups específicos pra maximizar a quantidade de prazer. Grupos no Discord, onde você pode ficar em call com várias pessoas enquanto você comete o ato esse que duraria uns 10, 15 minutos no máximo. Mas agora não, mané. Vagabundo descobriu técnicas pra ficar 24 horas concisas descascando uma. Gooning é a palavra pra esse tipo de coisa esquisita que as pessoas têm feito. Coisa essa que acabou levando um cara a se automandar de base depois de ter sido exposto fazendo a sessão de gooning dele num estacionamento, o que gerou uma onda de memes e até um funeral temático. Calma, a gente já vai chegar lá. Antes da gente chegar lá, eu preciso explicar pra vocês o que exatamente é gooning. E sim, quando eu vou dormir eu fico repensando que eu já fiz mais de 3 vídeos falando sobre leite aqui nesse canal. O que não é muito, mas é estranho que aconteceu mais do que uma vez. Será que o meu eu do passado teria orgulho de mim? Não. Vai se fuder. Gooning, na tradução da própria fanbase, seria o estado cujo qual um chega após longas sessões de edging. Edging seria você tá ali trabalhando na massa.
Porra é essa? Fanbase de punheta.
Só que você para momentos antes de chegar no clímax, e gooning é a repetição dessa ação em busca de você alcançar um estado de iluminação. Ou seja, a internet evoluiu a um ponto onde as pessoas acharam um jeito de atingir o nirvana usando o próprio pau. E literalmente, viu, mané? Isso é quase uma experiência extracorpórea, abre aspas. O estado de gooning é quando você e seu pênis se tornam um só.
Mano.
René Descartes, não, brincadeira, não foi? E você pode achar que isso é só brincadeira, que ninguém honestamente faz isso, mas meu irmão, você está completamente enganado. O gooning é um ato que acabou se tornando mais frequente nos últimos anos. Muita gente atribui isso à popularidade crescente dos incels, o que não necessariamente, já que eu achei relatos de casais que fazem isso. Incrível. No Reddit, a gente tem relatos como gooning por 15 horas.
Nossa senhora. É 8h38. E eu estou bêbado pra caralho. Naquilo. O meu cérebro morreu desde as 6 da noite. Desde as 6 da última noite. Eu tenho um dia de folga. E eu ainda não dormi. E eu continuo forte nisso. Eu tenho mais três delas. Mano. Velho, eu não vou.
São 8h38 da manhã, eu tô chapado pra caralho, gooning desde as 6 da noite passada. Eu tô aqui firme e forte, eu tenho 3 telas com pornô e hipnose na minha frente, enquanto eu tô com as minhas pernas abertas. Não tem como essa parada ser saudável. Não tem como isso ser saudável. Existem vários posts por aí dando dicas de acessórios e setups que
Isso é bizarro. É bizarro.
você pode fazer para melhorar e maximizar o seu prazer. Vale lembrar que a repetição disso pode causar problemas como depressão, a perda de vontade de fazer uma ação sexual com uma pessoa de verdade, ou o que mais acontece, vício em pornografia, que é mais problemático do que você imaginaria. O fato é, as pessoas realmente estão fazendo gooning e uma comunidade fiel se solidificou em volta desse conceito. Eu não dou um ano até o gooning ser adicionado como alguma categoria em alguns sites de speedrun. Vocês aguardam, viu? Mas isso nos leva a falar de um caso problemático, criminoso e até um pouco triste. O caso do Nautica Malone e o Goonicide. Trovões, raios.
O cara morreu. O cara se matou de tanto fazer. Literalmente. Mano, isso é muito bizarro.
Ok, a história é o seguinte, o nosso protagonista é Nautica Malone, um homem adulto, casado, que tinha filhos e um segredo sujo. Ele gostava de frequentar o Bikini Beans Coffee, um restaurante onde a paradinha diferente dele é que as minas atendem os clientes de biquíni. O que eu, como um brasileiro que viveu a minha vida inteira em cidade que tem praia, não consigo entender qual que é a graça. Mulher de biquíni é o que mais tem aqui em Santos, então foda-se. Mas pro gringo aí tinha algo a mais nisso, tanto que ele ia lá no estacionamento e ficava cometendo o ato do carro dele. Não tem nada.
Tipo, tranquilo você fazer, né? Você é humano. Mas puta que pariu, mano.
Nada que comprove que ele fez esse ato várias vezes em restaurantes diferentes, nem nada, mas vamos lá, rapaziada. Ele provavelmente não fez isso uma vez só, ele não foi pego na primeira. Algumas coisas reforçam que ele já fez isso múltiplas vezes nesse mesmo Bikini Beans. Num grupo do Facebook chamado Mães de Arizona. Que lugar pra ser pego, hein, amigo? Ô, louco. Alguém fez alguma postagem falando sobre um cara bizarro que tava sendo visto nos estacionamentos dos Bikini Beans e o vídeo em questão é o seguinte. O Malone chega de carro no drive-thru, o que a moça já estava gravando, porque ela sabia o que ela ia encontrar, e quando ela mete a câmera no carro do cara, ela vê que ele estava sem calças. O Malone então fica em choque, sai vazado dali e meio que conclui esse vídeo. E assim, cara, esse vídeo, ele é legítimo, isso realmente aconteceu, mas eu não acho que o Malone tava muito limpo da cabeça ali não, viu? Porque o cara para na frente da mina, ele tá sem calça, ele sabe que ele tá sem calça, ele sabe que ele tá fazendo algo errado, e a primeira coisa que ele vê, já que ele faz contato visual com a mina, é uma pessoa apontando um celular pra cara dele, é claro que ela tava gravando. Por que ele não teve o reflexo de sair vazado dali? Não, ele vai dar um sorrisinho ainda. Que papo bizarro, mano. Mas depois desse incidente, desse ato nojento, o Nautica se auto-mandou de base. E a mensagem final que ele deixou foi a seguinte: eu peço desculpas, eu te amo, rainha. Eu cometi um erro e eu não acho que eu seria capaz de te olhar cara a cara ou a dos nossos bebês. Eu não sei porque eu fiz aquilo, minha mente tá toda fodida. Eu não sou um monstro, eu peço desculpas e eu te amo pra sempre. Se eu tiver em estado crítico, por favor, desliga os aparelhos. Para todos os meus amigos e família, eu amo vocês e me desculpem. Eu amo minha família e crianças. Por favor, me perdoem. Caralho, hein, mané? Que climão, hein? Olha, obviamente não defendendo o cara, porque o que ele fez foi nojento, vai tomar no cu, mas... Ô louco, que bad, hein, mané? O motivo dele ter feito isso seria porque provavelmente ele seria ridicularizado online. O pessoal ia começar a pesar nas ideias dele. E ia mesmo. Tá, isso com certeza ia ficar zoado pra cima dele. Sem contar que ele poderia até ser preso depois desse vídeo ter ido pro ar, porque o que ele fez foi um crime. E se fosse provado que ele foi visto fazendo isso em outros restaurantes ou múltiplas vezes, os casos poderiam ir se acumulando e a pena dele poderia até ficar pior. Então, o bagulho tava ruim pra ele. Mas a internet, honestamente, não tava nem aí pra esse ato e ele meio que virou um ícone dos Gunners. Múltiplos memes começaram a aparecer por aí desse cara. Recriações desse momento no GTA, que tá bem feito até falar a verdade. Furries também, pra gente ter aquela variedade. Mas um dos grandes eventos foi o Gunneral. Sim, Gunner e Funeral. Um grupo um tanto quanto grande de pessoas foi no mesmo Bikini Beans e fez um funeral, cara. Fizeram um velório pro cara. Mano. E assim, eu tô ligado, super pesada a parada, mas não dá pra não rir disso, cara. Fizeram velas com o rosto do Malone. Os malucos ficaram prestando homenagens, gritando Gun em Peace, Gun em Peace, ou Gun em Paz. O que obviamente não durou por muito tempo, já que a polícia teve que ser envolvida e mandaram os moleques dispersar de lá. E alguns indivíduos mais dedicados decidiram protestar sozinhos, que nem esse maluco que fez exatamente o que o Malone tava fazendo, indo num Bikini Beans e colocando um cartaz na cara das minas falando I can't Gun, ou eu não posso Gun. Coitado dessas minas, mano, tem que ficar lidando com essas merda. A bizarra história de Náutica Malone e seu fim abrupto acabou ajudando a popularizar o termo Gooning pra outras pessoas, pessoas normais, que diferente de mim não ficam pesquisando esse tipo de merda na internet. O agente do FBI que tá espionando o meu computador deve estar pensando que eu sou clinicamente insano pelas coisas que eu fico jogando na internet. Gooning agora não é mais algo nichado, é uma comunidade, um estilo de vida, um jeito de lidar com os problemas. Se você não bater muito bem das ideias. Mas bom, moçada, por hoje o vídeo vai ficando por aqui. Espero que vocês tenham...
Bizarro. Muito bizarro. Bizarro até demais, eu diria. Puta que pariu. Caralho, mano. Beleza você fazer uma, duas, sei lá, 6 vezes. Mas você tem que lembrar que que né? Você vai se fuder depois disso. Vício em porno é foda, mano. É foda. Né? Como qualquer outro vício, mano. Como qualquer outro vício. Vício em droga, vício em aposta. Mano, é como qualquer outro vício. Caralho.
Ambulance was blown to hell, though. Yeah, damn it, that fireball threw me. I've got to get to the hospital.
Não.
I'm not feeling great. Forrest, man, I can't thank you enough, but...
Não vai pro hospital, não.
I gotta go.
Wait, Damn it. We lost him. What was that about today?
Oh, Forrest, the call board is lighting up. Get us into some music while I deal with this.
Here's some music while we regroup here on KFAM 189.16, The Stream.
Deixa eu trocar a música, porque eu já tá me deixando maluco. Boa.
There's gotta be more in the basement to show us who Clive is targeting. And if that's the case, we can get ahead of him. Stop the killings before they can happen. Forrest, we need to go back down.
By we, you mean me, right?
Yep. Like I said, I need to handle all these calls. Maybe start with that creepy mannequin room you mentioned before. I still have a lot of questions about those, by the way.
Me too. needs a key.
Ah, é, não posso voltar. Essa daqui. Por que você não corre? Esse mapa é grande pra caralho, você não consegue correr?
A key? Was this always here? I must have missed it when I brought everything upstairs.
Chave? Onde que você vê a chave? Ah. Espero que ela acabe não tomando susto. Mano, eu detesto susto, velho. Essa daqui.
Hey, Forrest!
Peggy, give me some warning before yelling down the intercom?
Sorry. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
Peggy, I've found a tape and a map down here.
A map of what?
Looks like it might be to somewhere in this storage area.
Weird. Well, maybe the tape will give us more information. Give it a play.
George Barrow, 1968. That's when this all began for me. Follow the maps, find the tapes. I'll be waiting.
Wait, George Barrow? We all heard that he drowned after a night out drinking. Was it actually Clive? Has Clive really been the whistling man for that long?
He says I need to follow the maps and find the tapes. I guess that's what this map is about.
I think we need to see what else is hidden down here. Be careful, Forrest. Keep looking. Buzz the intercom when you found something.
Time of autopsy is 7 a.m. Cause of death is asphyxiation from drowning. The degree of rigor mortis indicates that the subject has been deceased for 5 hours. That puts the time of death...
Calma.
This looks useful.
Departamento de Polícia, cidade de Gallows Creek. Número do caso 983A56. Data do relatório 3 de setembro de 1968. Feita por xerife J. Matthews. Relatório detalhado. Às 4 da manhã foi recebida uma ligação de corredora. A senhorita Sandra Sharp relatado que um corpo fora encontrado à margem da represa. Dirigi até lá para investigar e identifiquei no local o corpo de George Barrow. Entrei em contato com o necrotério e com os pais do garoto. Eles informaram que não viam desde as 7 do dia 2.
Additionally, there appears to be a post-mortem injury to the arm. It looks like it was trapped in a car door.
Não. Entendi. Tá, ignora isso daí por enquanto. Como é? Nope. Calma aí. Pode ser isso, né?
Preliminary toxicology results shows no signs of inebriation. However, a high amount of cortisol was found, indicating elevated levels of stress in the immediate moments before death.
Então tinha alguém envolvido na morte dele.
Additionally, there appears to be a post-mortem injury to the arm. It looks like it was trapped in a car door.
Jornais. É tão raro. Tá, não consigo pegar. Mais rádio do que tá aqui.
It is the coroner's opinion that the subject likely feared for his life and was chased, resulting in a fall from a height into a body of water, where he hit his head, was knocked out, and drowned. Following that, he was moved.
Dr. Sullivan, we need to have a talk. Is that recording? Shut it off.
This has to be important.
Relatório de investigação da médica legista da cidade. O nome do falecido, George Barrow. A hora da morte, 2 de 9 de 68. Por volta das 8, o corpo de um homem branco de 18 anos de idade. A causa da morte foi definida como afogamento devido a sinais de asfixia. Foram encontrados ferimentos nas juntas das mãos, provavelmente por causa de brigas anteriores, condizente com o histórico agressivo conhecido da vítima. Não foram encontrados outros ferimentos de acordo com a legista, não há sinais de crime. Além disso, os resultados preliminares do exame toxicológico indicam que o falecido tinha alto teor de álcool no sangue. Na opinião da legista, o falecido foi nadar enquanto estava embriagado, resultando em seu afogamento. Desculpa pedir fazer isso. Eu sou amigo do West Virginia. Talvez não seja verdade. Torradinho. Aqui embaixo.
Ooh, a new vinyl for my collection.
If you're listening to this, then I'm probably dead.
Oxi!
What the?
I'm a man who likes to stay informed. I've got subscriptions to newspapers all over the country. A few weeks ago, I noticed headlines cropping up in those papers, one after the other. Each headline about a murder. Each murder, the death of someone I knew almost 20 years
Caralho,
ago.
tô no ele.
And each one drawing closer to Gallows Creek. Drawing closer to the anniversary. None of us are innocent, but I don't think we deserve killing. All I hope now is that I can save some folk from the worst, and I can, I don't know, do something to make up for what I did back then, I guess. I didn't kill anyone, mind you, but that's past mattering. Now, there's more I could say, that I should say, but my employer made it clear that my family would pay a high price if I ever spoke out. So, hopefully I've said enough for you, listener, whoever the hell you are, to start putting the truth together.
What the hell? Peggy is not gonna believe this.
Bolotinha! Uma história do amor. Uma história de amor, tragédia e traição. Estrelando Maisie Catherine como Aurora? Calma, Aurora. A gente viu que... Calma, Aurora eu lembro do último episódio. Teve uma menina chamada Aurora no... Caralho. Tinha alguém chamado Aurora no episódio anterior. Não lembro disso. Eu não tô louco. Mas aqui o bolotinha. Meio bizarro. Tem alguma coisa aqui? Eu acho que um negócio. Tinha uma Aurora ontem. Hã? Aí não tem mais o que fazer aqui embaixo. Ah, falou aqui, né?
What have you found, Forrest?
It's an autopsy tape. Doesn't say for who, but I think it must be for George.
Poor George. He was so young.
Something's bugging me, Peggy.
What do you mean?
I swear I recognize the voice of the woman talking on the tape. I just can't place it.
Seriously?
Porra,
Do you think you've met her before?
I don't know. I mean, I just got here recently. I don't know.
I don't know.
There's also a tape about a toxicology report. There were no signs of drinking or that he was on anything.
What? But everyone said he went swimming drunk and drowned. It was in the newspaper and everything.
I found a written autopsy report.
What does it say?
According to that, it's just like you said at the start. George drowned after getting drunk. Said he liked to fight, too.
But that contradicts the tape.
I know. And I think I know why. There's a note with the report that says, "I'm sorry I made you do this, Virginia."
If it was on the autopsy report, then Virginia must be our coroner. Wait, the caller from earlier, when we had to call the takeout restaurants, wasn't her name Virginia?
If only she had made it. Then we might have learned more about what's going on.
It's okay. We did what we could. The takeout idea was a long shot as it was.
I found a tape that introduces a new detail to the story. Post-mortem injury. Apparently, his arm got caught in a car door.
A car door?
Yeah, after he died. How do you suppose they can tell?
How can they tell? I'm a radio producer, not a coroner.
The written report I found doesn't mention it at all.
How did his arm get trapped in a car door after he died?
Unless he got it when the police collected his body. I guess someone else must have moved him after he was dead to where he was eventually found.
But the report, what is going on here?
I found a police report. Mentions a friend from earlier, Sandra Sharp.
Sandra. The jazz runner?
That's right. She found George's body washed up at the reservoir.
The reservoir?
Yeah? What's strange about that?
How did it wash up at the reservoir?
What do you mean?
Reservoirs don't have tides.
But that's what the police report said.
It's not possible, though. I did a school project on reservoirs and got an A. But, yeah, not important right now. The important thing is that it doesn't make sense.
What are you suggesting, then? That the body was originally found somewhere other than what the report suggests? That the sheriff tried to cover it up, but accidentally let something slip?
Something like that. I think.
Well, Sheriff Matthews wrote the report. If he hadn't been eviscerated, we could have asked him.
And Sandra didn't make it either.
The coroner came to the conclusion that George was running from something, likely terrified.
Maybe an animal?
Maybe, but then there's this next bit, where the coroner thinks he was moved post-death.
So she agrees with us.
At the end of the tape, someone burst in and demanded Virginia stop recording. I think it was Clive.
This is starting to make sense now. This is a conspiracy to cover up what happened to George.
I think I found Clive's last recording. I think Clive might be gone.
Gone?
I found a confession. Not for any killings, but for playing a part in covering up George's death. He left this behind in case he died. He hoped someone would find it.
Do you think the Whistling Man already got him?
Possibly. We've had a lot of callers tonight, but maybe not every victim made it to the phone, you know? We don't know how many there really are.
Christ, Forrest, that's dark.
I know, but Clive said he had read about other murders in other towns, and that the murders were all folks who knew about the incident. And the killings were getting closer to Gallows Creek. He said he wanted to do something good for once.
The board in his office. He wasn't tracking people down to kill them. He was tracking them down to save them. Ugh, why didn't he just come out with all of this?
He said his employer threatened his family if he spoke out about any of it.
His employer? The one who orchestrated the cover-up? Oh, Clive. I'm sorry for thinking you'd killed all those people. Do you think you found everything, Forrest?
I think there's gotta be more down here. I need to find all the tapes.
You think so? How much did Clive hide down there? Well, if there are more tapes, then there must be more maps to follow, right?
That seems to be the case.
All right, then. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
Eu vou levar ali pro time. Resumo do sistema. Ao digitar códigos e comandos, as teclas devem ser apertadas em sequência, com intervalo de 4 a 5 segundos. Após 4 a 5 segundos, sem que nenhuma tecla seja apertada, a sequência será encerrada e deverá ser reiniciada. Tome essa precaução antes de realizar qualquer procedimento do manual. Se cometer algum erro durante a digitação, o código de segurança pare e aperte asterisco. Para recomeçar, se interromper a digitação do código da metade na metade e recomeçar. E recomeçar imediatamente. Um código incorreto pode ser registrado. Então tem que achar um lugar onde eu vou enfiar esse código. Introdução. Nosso sistema de segurança de ponta utiliza um código de 6 dígitos. Meu Deus do céu, 6 dígitos tá foda. Digite o código no teclado e sinta-se em paz. O sistema Starling Security 4000 vem com uma gama de funções. Os códigos padrão dessas funções estão listados abaixo. Observação: altere esse código imediatamente para evitar acesso indevido. Código de acesso de manutenção, teste de alarme, aviso se iniciará todos os meios de segurança, código de desativação do sistema de alarme, código de acesso. Tá. Então deve ter algum lugar onde eu vou enfiar esse código. Será que é lá no final? Nada aqui. Tem cara, hein? Tinha cara, hein? Mas ele poderia pegar. Mano, eu acho que eu tenho que levar isso daqui lá pra cima, aliás. Parece aqueles negócios que eu vou botar na minha mesinha.
Found everything, Forrest?
I think there's gotta be more down here. I need to find all the tapes.
Mas eu achei todas as fitas
How
já.
much did Clive hide down there? Well, if there are more tapes, then there must be more maps to follow, right?
That seems to be the case.
All right then. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
Mas eu achei. Nossa, isso é muito engraçado eu ficar preso aqui. Achei todas as fitas. Eu ia levar um brotinho, mas eu acho que não vou levar mais não. Não li isso, viu? Esse modelador de segurança 4000. Gabriel Sauce. Isso é importante.
Do you think you found everything, Forrest?
I think there's gotta be more down here.
O que mais pode ter aqui?
I need to find all
querido?
the tapes.
You think so? How much did Clive hide down there? Well, if there are more tapes, then there must be more maps to follow, right?
That seems to be the case.
All right then. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
Se você tivesse com luz, né?
Preliminary toxicology results shows no sign.
Aqui vai ser. Aqui vai ser. mais que ele poderia estar escondendo aqui? Eu acho que não tem escondendo mais nada. Faz esse sentido, o que mais ele ia estar escondendo aqui? Vai me impedir? Impede. Que outro assunto que tem aqui, velho? Não tem nenhum. Esqueci. Será que bugou? É que pra mim não parece ter mais nada escondido.
If you're listening,
Minha vez.
Do you think you found everything, Forrest?
I think there's gotta be more down here. I need to find all the tapes.
You think so? How much did Clive hide down there? Well, if there are more tapes, then there must be more maps to follow, right?
That seems to be the case.
All right then. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it. Do you think you found everything, Forrest?
I think there's gotta be more down here. I need to find all the tapes.
You think so? How much did Clive hide down there? Well, if there are more tapes, then there must be more maps to follow, right?
That seems to be the case.
All right then. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
Será que eu uso isso daqui? caralho, velho. Putaria, não acho onde que eu tenho que ir. Deixa eu ver aqui umas opções do jogo. Configurações, salvar, carregar. Configurações, opções de tela. Assim parece também, né? Enxergo melhor. O monitor é escuro. Nossa. Mas assim também. Mano, que raiva, mano. Não tem porra nenhuma pra usar essa porra. Falei porra tantas vezes, mano. Que agora parece uma palavra esquisita. Porra, porra, porra. Ai, meu nariz esquecendo. Que merda! Onde que eu tenho que ir? Fala. Siga o rastro de pistas e discutas com a PEG. Mas eu já fiz isso, eu já vi tudo. Eu vou ter que reescutar tudo. Beleza. Se é assim que tem que ser, então que seja.
George Barrow, 1968. That's when this all began for me. Follow the maps. Find the tapes. I'll be waiting.
Aí vem aqui o segundo. Mano, que caralhos eu tenho que fazer? Tem que vir aqui pra cima.
Do you think you found everything, Forrest?
I think there's gotta be more down here. I need to find all the tapes.
You think so? How much did Clive hide down there? Well, if there are more tapes, then there must be more maps to follow, right?
That seems to be the case.
All right then. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
Eu acho que bugou carregar o jogo.
Autopsy is 7.
Não faz sentido, o jogo só pode estar bugado. Não, meu Deus. verdade aqui. Apenas um lembrante, pois considerando a situação confirmada. Desculpa.
Mentions a friend from earlier, Sandra Sharp.
Sandra. The jazz runner?
That's right. She found George's body washed up at the reservoir.
The reservoir?
Yeah? What's strange about that?
How did it wash up at the reservoir?
What do you mean?
A reservoir.
Reservoirs don't have tides.
Reservoirs.
But that's what the police report said.
It's not possible, though. I did a school project on reservoirs and got an A.
Reservoirs.
But, yeah, not important right now. The important thing is that it doesn't make sense.
What are you suggesting then? That the body was originally found somewhere other than what the report suggests? That the sheriff tried to cover it up, but accidentally let something slip?
Something like that. I think.
Well, Sheriff Matthews wrote the report. If he hadn't been eviscerated, we could have asked him.
And Sandra didn't make it either.
The coroner came to the conclusion that George was running from something, likely terrified.
Maybe an animal?
Maybe, but then there's this next bit, where the coroner thinks he was moved post-death.
So she agrees with us.
At the end of the tape, someone burst in and demanded Virginia stop recording. I think it was Clive.
This is starting to make sense now. This is a conspiracy to cover up what happened to George.
I think I found Clive's last recording. I think Clive might be gone.
Gone?
Gone?
I found a confession. Not for any killings, but for playing a part in covering up George's death. He left this behind in case he died. He hoped someone would find it.
Do you think the Whistling Man already got him?
Possibly. We've had a lot of callers tonight, but maybe not every victim made it to the phone, you know? We don't know how many there really are.
Christ, Forrest, that's dark.
I know, but Clive said he had read about other murders in other towns, and that the murders were all folks who knew about the incident. And the killings were getting closer to Gallows Creek. He said he wanted to do something good for once.
The board in his office. He wasn't tracking people down to kill them. He was tracking them down to save them. Ugh, why didn't he just come out with all of this?
He said his employer threatened his family if he spoke out about any of it.
His employer? The one who orchestrated the cover-up? Oh, Clive. I'm sorry for thinking you'd killed all those people. Do you think you found everything, Forrest?
I think there's gotta be more down here. I need to find all the tapes.
Então não
You
bugou.
think so? How much did Clive hide down there? Well, if there are more tapes, then there must be more maps to follow, right?
That seems to be the case.
All right then. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
Então muito provavelmente não bugou. Vocês querem me dizer. Talvez eu não tenha visto alguma coisa que esteja por aqui. Sim. Deixaram, não sei. Pra mim não faz sentido, porque eu sinto que eu já peguei tudo. Tudo que eu tinha que pegar. não faz sentido, mano. De verdade. Sobre isso com ela. Ainda que tá muito suspeito pra não ser nada. Pô, pode ser loucura da minha cabeça, tanto como pode não ser. Mas e sim? Pra mim não faz sentido. Assim que eu peguei tudo já. Tem a sensação, né? Eu não quero ter que pegar vídeo, mano. What the fuck? What the fuck? Eu tô bugado. What the fuck? Eu tô bugado. Eu não consigo olhar pra baixo. Eu não consigo olhar pra baixo. Mano. Que jogo bugado.
Friend from earlier, Sandra Sharp.
The jazz runner?
That's right. She found George's body washed up at the reservoir.
The reservoir?
Yeah? What's strange about that?
How did it wash up at the reservoir?
What do you mean?
Reservoirs don't have tides.
But that's what the police report said.
It's not possible, though. I did a school project on reservoirs and got an A. But, yeah, not important right now. The important thing is that it doesn't make sense.
What are you suggesting then? That the body was originally found somewhere other than what the report suggests? That the sheriff tried to cover it up, but accidentally let something slip?
Something like that. I think.
Well, Sheriff Matthews wrote the report. If he hadn't been eviscerated, we could have asked him.
And Sandra didn't make it either.
The coroner came to the conclusion that George was running from something, likely terrified.
Maybe an animal?
Maybe, but then there's this next bit, where the coroner thinks he was moved post-death.
So she agrees with us.
At the end of the tape, someone burst in and demanded Virginia stop recording. I think it was Clive.
This is starting to make sense now. This is a conspiracy to cover up what happened to George.
I think I found Clive's last recording. I think Clive might be gone.
Gone?
I found a confession. Not for any killings, but for playing a part in covering up George's death. He left this behind in case he died. He hoped someone would find it.
Do you think the Whistling Man already got him?
Possibly. We've had a lot of callers tonight, but maybe not every victim made it to the phone, you know? We don't know how many there really are.
Christ, Forrest, that's dark.
I know, but Clive said he had read about other murders in other towns, and that the murders were all folks who knew about the incident. And the killings were getting closer to Gallows Creek. He said he wanted to do something good for once.
The board in his office. He wasn't tracking people down to kill them. He was tracking them down to save them. Why didn't he just come out with all of this?
He said his employer threatened his family if he spoke out about any of it.
His employer? The one who orchestrated the cover-up? Oh, Clive. I'm sorry for thinking you'd killed all those people. Do you think you found everything, Forrest?
I think there's got to be more down here. I need to find all the tapes.
You think so? How much did Clive hide down there? Well, if there are more tapes, then there must be more maps to follow, right?
That seems to be the case.
All right then. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
Mano, eu acho que eu já sei o que é. Eu acho que bugou uma parte, mas eu sei o que é. Ó, é isso daqui. A gente vai ter que ouvir essa porra de novo.
Preliminary toxicology results shows no signs of inebriation. However, a high amount of cortisol was found, indicating elevated levels of stress in the immediate moments before death.
Ok. Tem que... Velho, que putaria, de verdade, mano.
Do you think you found everything, Forrest?
I think there's got to be more down here.
Não é isso também não.
I need to find all the tapes.
You think so? How much did Clive hide down there? Well, if there are more tapes, then there must be more maps to follow, right?
That seems to be the case.
All right then. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
É, vai ter que escutar essas porra tudo de novo. Caralho, que putaria. Bom.
Time of autopsy is 7 a.m. Cause of death is asphyxiation from drowning. The degree of rigor mortis indicates that the subject has been deceased for 5 hours. That puts the time of death... Small lacerations to arms, legs, and face, typically obtained by running through foliage. Severe blistering to the feet, as though the deceased had been running without stopping. Preliminary toxicology results shows no signs of inebriation. However, a high amount of cortisol was found, indicating elevated levels of stress in the immediate moments before death. Additionally, there appears to be a post-mortem injury to the arm. It looks like it was trapped in a car door. It is the coroner's opinion that the subject likely feared for his life and was chased, resulting in a fall from a height into a body of water, where he hit his head, was knocked out, and drowned. Following that, he was moved.
Dr. Sullivan, we need to have a talk. Is that recording? Shut it off. If you're listening to this, then I'm probably dead. I'm a man who likes to stay informed. I got subscriptions to newspapers all over the country. A few weeks ago, I noticed headlines cropping up in those papers, one after the other. Each headline about a murder. Each murder, the death of someone I knew almost 20 years ago. And each one drawing closer to Gallows Creek. Drawing closer to the anniversary. None of us are innocent, but I don't think we deserve killing. All I hope now is that I can save some folk from the worst. That I can. I don't know. Do something to make up for what I did back then, I guess. I didn't kill anyone, mind you. But that's past mattering. Now, there's more I could say. That I should say. But my employer made it clear that my family would pay a high price if I ever spoke out. So, hopefully I've said enough for you, listener, whoever the hell you are, to start putting the truth together.
Ok, reescutei tudo. Eu espero que esteja funcionando dessa vez. Eu desenhei até na minha mão do tempo que eu gastei.
What have you found, Forrest?
Found another tape. It talks more about how George died.
What did it say?
It sounds like he was running for his life. Sprinting through trees and bushes, getting
E eu
cut up
escutei
all
essa
over.
fita.
What
Eu
would drive
escutei essa
someone to do
fita.
that?
The toxicology tape made it sound like he was highly stressed, maybe terrified of something. I think he was chased.
Do you think you found everything?
I think
Graças
so.
a Deus.
Forrest, what's going on here?
Someone wanted that boy's death to seem like an accident. And they hired Clive to make it look that way.
Come back upstairs when you're ready. We need to figure out our next step.
Tá aí, ó. 3 da manhã, o horário
Thank God you're back, Forrest.
bizarro.
I've been running out of stuff to pad our airtime with.
Peggy, you work in radio.
Forrest, I'm stressed. I mean, really. How are we supposed to keep a show going with all this happening?
This is our job, Peggy.
Independente do que você queira, querida. Infelizmente, é o trabalho que você escolheu. Assim fica mais ambientalizado.
We gotta do it.
You're right. So, what's the plan now? If only Sandra had made it. We could have talked to her too.
I'm sorry we didn't save her.
It's not your fault.
Tecnicamente é.
Looks like we've got a call coming in.
Welcome to 189.16 The Scream, with me, your host, Forrest Nash.
Hi, Forrest. I know this is really out of the blue with everything happening tonight. But I wondered if you could send a special birthday message to my uncle.
No, I don't wanna.
Oh, come on!
Eu já sei que é
It's
você.
his birthday. I won't have a chance to do it again until next year.
May as well, Forrest.
Fine. What's his name?
Thank you, Forrest. He's my Uncle Ronnie. His first name's Peter, but he never liked his name. But since he always had salt and pepper hair, even as a
Miudinho.
kid, can you believe it? Folks always called him Pepper.
Thanks for the history lesson. Is there anything besides happy birthday you would like to say to Mr. Pepper? Oh my God damn it!
Yes! Tell him he can get the best birthday deals and party packages here at Putney's Pizza.
Nah.
Starting at just...
You son of a bitch! Stop calling us! God damn it, Peggy, this is your fault.
My fault?
I said I didn't want to do it.
Don't blame me because Brian Ponte can't control himself. Don't worry. We've already got another caller on the line. Just pick it up, okay?
This is 189.16, The Scream. I'm Forrest Nash. You're on the air, caller.
Estão gozando na cara dele.
Caller.
Ah, é o Brian. É o Brian.
Ponty.
Ponty's Pizza always delivered!
Ai, que
Come
filha da
rain or
puta.
sleet or whistling man, we'll be there!
Gargalhada da
Forrest? Forrest? Are you okay? Forrest?
I hope the whistling man gets in with his own pizza slicer.
Jesus, Forrest?
Calma, cara.
Sorry, that was...
Calma
too
lá.
It's okay. It's been a high-stress night. Don't worry about him anymore, okay? Not for tonight, anyway. I think he's spent for now. We've got another call, whenever you're ready.
Folks, don't spend your money at Ponty's Pizza. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Moving along, I'd like to welcome another caller to 189.16 The Scream. With me, Forrest Nash. Who may I say is calling?
Well, hello again, Forrest.
Don. Ah, I bet I know why you're calling. Look, I didn't get the track, but...
Never mind that now. First, I'm calling because I need your help.
Oh!
Are you in danger?
I sure am.
Do you mean
Yes, he's after me now.
you?
I think so. He must have heard me on the radio helping you.
Right. Okay. Tell us everything.
I was out following a lead, trying to work out who would be next, after Chuck.
And what happened?
And I started to feel like I was being followed. I came back to my apartment building, but this newfangled security system has me locked out.
Ai, vou ter que descer lá embaixo, não acredito.
Can a neighbor let you in?
I only moved in last week. I don't know anybody yet. There's not even a buzzer here, only the keypad for the entry code. I need that code to get inside.
Which apartment block do you live in? Maybe one of our listeners lives there too.
It's the new Woodside apartment building between the town hall and the trailer park. But I doubt any of your listeners live there. I don't have many neighbors.
Sounds like a prime piece of real estate.
The sound really carries at night. Shit.
Is that a neighbor's dog?
Yes, it is. Boy, I wish he'd muzzle that thing and... Oh. And now he's blasting David Scopo out of his window. This night can't get any... The whistling man. He's coming down the street. I don't think he's seen me yet. Forrest, please. I need your help. I need the code for that security system, or
Eu
I'm
vou ter
gonna
que descer lá
die.
embaixo.
What's the name of the security system?
There's a...
Eu vou ter que descer lá embaixo.
And it looks like it wants
Caralho!
number.
We'll see what we can do.
Thank you, Forrest.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry, Don.
Thank you, Forrest. I knew I could count on you. I'll sit out of sight. Call me back soon.
All right, folks. Here's a little tune for you all to enjoy while I try to break Dawn into her apartment. You were pretty quiet there, Peggy.
Forrest, was it just me, or was there something...
Yeah, it wasn't just you. Something was weird about that.
Yeah. Well, tell you what. We have a Starling 4000, or whatever, here at KFAM. Clive bought one for the station. Maybe we can find something to help. Well, I'm not sure who. But to help someone.
Ele não corre, mano.
Okay, so she's locked out of the Woodside Apartments, and somewhere Clive probably has the papers for the Starling 4000.
Ah, mano, vai tomar no cu. Até mora desse filho da puta. Uma lesma, velho. Bagulho na minha mão. Tava na minha mão. Eu sabia que eu ia ter que usar essa porra. Caralho, velho. Aí eu vou... Nossa, vou ter que voltar.
Starling 4000 user manual. Ah, these codes should come in handy.
Eu sabia que eu ia ter que usar essa merda.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
The Starling 4000 security manual. It's got a bunch of codes.
Good. And did you find anything else?
Nothing except the manual.
All right. Well, I'll get Dom back on the line then, Forrest. I'll let you take it from here.
Thanks, Peggy.
When you're ready, shut the music off. Line 1, whenever you're ready.
Eu posso sair? Porque eu acho que eu tenho que pegar outra coisa. É legal, muito legal você só conseguir usar uma mão. Caralho. Aí você tem que fazer o caminho todo de volta. Calma. Eu devia ter deixado aqui no fundo. Eu tô sentindo que eu vou ter que usar essa porra.
Order delivery form. Starling must have left this by accident. The system's not even installed at Woodside.
Vou pegar, né? Não acredita que não corre, anda direito, anda mais rápido. Agonia, você tenta segurar shift, não vai.
Don, are you there? This is Forrest Nash from 189.16, The Scream.
Oh, thank God you're back. I'm so afraid. What's the code to the gate?
The code is 715914.
Thank you, Forrest.
Forrest, what did we do?
I don't know, actually. I guess we'll find out.
Forrest, there's another call coming in.
Evening, caller. You're live on...
Forrest! The psycho's somewhere in the roller rink, dude. I just saw a shadow. And... Goddamn, how do you even get in? You've gotta help me, man.
Forrest.
Maxie! No! Come back! I can't find my rifle, man.
Mano.
It's... I don't want to hurt anybody, but I can't let anything happen to... Maxie! 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 You didn't do anything wrong!
Eu quero cometer suicídio.
Thanks again, Forrest.
Oh, God, poor Ricky.
Okay, Gallows Creek. Here's some music while we process what just happened.
Caralho. Ai, meu Deus, que legal, gente.
So, the whistling man
Is a
is a
woman?
woman?
I know.
I can't
Can't
believe
She
a woman
called
can
up. We
kill.
spoke to her multiple times.
Yeah, she seemed pretty normal.
Why do you think she requested that song?
To get me outside?
Maybe, but how? She didn't know the song was outside to start with.
That's right. She never actually attacked me out there.
So, what now?
I guess I should make an announcement. We do have new info.
Okay, kill the music and you can make the announcement. Okay, you're live in 3, 2...
Hey folks, this is Forrest Nash here. I hope you're all safely locked inside. For those of you listening to that last call, you might be wondering what to make of it all. Here's our take. We now believe the killer is actually a woman. One who might manipulate you into letting her in before she attacks you. I'm sad to say, but it's time to trust no one. The killer was calling themselves Dawn. This could be a fake name. If anyone needs help or you have info on the killer, please call in. You folks have my new number, right? It's 911.
Ligue se quiser morrer. É o número direto da morte. Caralho!
Hey, we had a call come in.
Okay, folks, time to take a call. This is Forrest Nash, and you're listening.
Please help me. My name is Casey Moore. I'm at 25 Nancy Drive. My best friend's been stabbed. He's bleeding everywhere. I don't know what to do. Please help me.
Somebody's been stabbed? Can you tell me what happened?
We'd been out at the reservoir. We were heading back to his place when we heard this whistling all of a sudden. He just started freaking out. He screamed at me, told me to hide. I'd never seen him like that.
I've never seen him like that.
And ran and hid in a bush.
Oh,
He hid in the bush.
Forrest.
Then what happened?
He went up the road and talked to someone. I couldn't really hear or see anything. It sounded like he might have known the person. And they just stabbed him.
Casey, was he talking to a woman?
I don't know. They had a mask and wore all black. That's all I know. Please, we need help here.
I'll get you help, but I need to know. Where did the masked person go?
They left. They left him to bleed out. I waited until they were gone, then dragged him into the garage and called 911.
Wait, why didn't she make sure he was dead?
I don't know. I think I heard them say something like, "It's not so funny now, is it?" before they left, but please, he needs to get to the hospital. I can't drive, so we need an ambulance.
Forrest, the ambulance was destroyed in the explosion at the gas station. You should get all the info you can.
What's your friend's name, Casey?
It's Jason Parker.
Can you tell us where Jason was stabbed?
They stabbed him in the stomach, and then stabbed him again in his leg when he was on the ground, and it's... Oh, the knife is still there in his leg.
We'll be right back. Peggy, patch us through to the hospital.
On it. Phoning St. Gabriel's now. Switch to line 2.
Hello, St. Gabriel's Hospital. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Forrest Nash from 189.16.
And no, I heard it.
A stab victim at 25 Nancy Drive named Jason Parker. He's been stabbed in the stomach and the leg. He's bleeding heavily.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. But the ambulance is, well, you know.
I know, but please, we need something, or he's going to die.
Forrest, Listen, you're going to have to get him here. We need to see him, and we can't get there ourselves right now.
We don't have any way to drive him right now. And even if we did, he's bleeding out fast.
All right, listen. We need to buy him time to get here. That means stopping the blood first, and then finding someone to stabilize him. To stabilize him, you really need someone with first aid training. Do either of you have any?
No.
Me neither.
Damn it. I'm really sorry about this, but I have other patients who can't wait. All I can do is talk you through the procedure as quick as I can, and then leave the rest to you. You think you can handle that?
Hit me. I'm sure we can handle it.
Okay, from the top. If he's bleeding out, then you need to get him comfortable and try to stem the bleeding. Lay him down. Apply continuous pressure directly to the affected areas. When the bleeding slows, get a clean cloth of some kind and hold it over the wounds.
Get them comfortable. Apply pressure. Clean cloths when slowed. Got it, I think.
You said he was stabbed, right? If the object he was stabbed with is still in him, don't take it out. It's stopping the worst of the bleeding right now. If anything, you should secure it so it stays where it is.
I wouldn't have thought of that. It makes sense, though. God, that was a lot of info. But I think we can handle this.
Glad you got it so far, because there's more to go.
I'm still with you, Doc. What else do we need to know?
If he's lost a lot of blood, he may enter shock. If he does, act fast. If you applied a cloth and it's bleeding through, don't remove it. Just apply another on top of it. If it's safe, elevate his legs to get blood circulating to his vital organs. Try to keep him warm. Get him to rest and reassure him. We need the patient to stay calm.
All right, don't replace bandages. Elevate his legs. Keep him warm and calm. This is a lot.
I'm really sorry. That's as much as I can give you right now. Try to stop the bleeding. Find someone to get him stabilized, and get him here as quick as you can. Good luck.
All right, Forrest. Casey's still on line 1.
Hello? Hello? Forrest, are you there?
I'm here. How is Jason doing?
Badly. He's still bleeding. I need help.
He's still
I've
bleeding.
been putting pressure on his stomach wound since you left. But he's still bleeding. I don't know what to do.
That's good, Casey. The nurse said to do that.
What about the knife in his leg? It's gotta be hell. Should I pull it out?
No.
No, don't touch the knife. The bleeding will get worse if you pull it out.
Are you sure? I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop making suggestions.
No, don't worry, Casey. We're a team here. We're all going to get Jason through this. Casey, is his leg wound bleeding right now?
I hate looking at that knife. Yeah. It's bleeding. His stomach is worse, though.
All right, I think we need to leave that knife alone.
All right. I'll just keep putting pressure on his stomach for now.
Forrest, can I have a word?
Casey, I'm gonna have a quick word with Peggy. Keep putting that pressure on and let us know when the bleeding is under control. You're doing great.
But what if something happens?
We'll still be here. Just shout if you need anything, and we'll be there. I promise.
Okay. I'll wait. Jason, please be okay.
Fala. Fala, caralho. Mano. Ah, tá.
What's up, Peggy?
We can't stay on the line with her all night. Dawn is still out there. What if other people need us?
You're right. She's probably on her way to her next target right now.
Exactly. And you heard the nurse. We need someone there with training who can stabilize him. He's got to get to the hospital somehow.
Any suggestions, Peggy?
I might. A little before you started working here, KFAM did a mandatory first aid training course. Me and Karen missed it because we were away on a producer getaway.
You skipped it, didn't you? Never mind. So, how does KFAM's first aid course help us?
Casey said they're at 25 Nancy Drive, right?
Yeah? Why?
They put up a bunch of cheap houses around there about 10 years ago. So a bunch of people here at the station live around there.
Do you think any of them could help Casey and Jason?
Probably, but I don't know who lives there. And since I missed the training day, I don't know who knows first aid.
Could you call them and ask?
I don't know everybody's numbers. I've only ever called Karen. Everybody's personnel info is probably in Reggie's office.
Got it. I'll look through their files in Reggie's office. It's a life or death situation. I'm sure they won't mind.
Right. But there are a couple of problems with that.
Ué, não tem que ir pra lá?
Go on.
It's sensitive information, so Reggie probably locked it in his safe.
Great. Great. Do you have any idea what the combo for the safe could be?
Not a clue. Reggie's a serial note-taker, though. Maybe something in his office will give it away. Right. There is something else.
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
Have you ever heard, "The future is floppy"?
Peggy, what the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about floppy disks. Floppy disks are like these futuristic things that have information on them. You put them in a computer and they do something.
Peggy, I know what a floppy disk is.
Anyway, Reggie decided that the future is floppy and started phasing out our physical records and replacing them with these floppy disks. I imagine it's the same for our personnel files.
That's good to know. Since we haven't heard anything from Casey, I'm guessing Jason's okay for now. I'll check out Reggie's office and see what I can find.
You'll need a key for that. I'll just slide it under my door now.
Thanks, Peggy. I'll just have to look around.
Good. I'll patch my mic down to the office, so you'll hear me over the intercom.
Mestre das trancas. Caralho, eles fizeram isso pra eu esquecer o que eu tenho que fazer. Puta que pariu, funcionou. Eu já esqueci tudo que eu tenho que fazer pra ajudar o cara. E caralho. Alien Science. Ele é um ufologista. Clive, se estiver lendo isso, pare de roubar minhas anotações.
Looks like I need a 4-digit code.
And very important date. Foi bem importante pra ele. Certificado de conclusão. Este documento comprova que Reginald Scott concluiu o curso básico de primeiros socorros a feridos. Pode ser importante. Deixa eu testar. 13/8/87. Pode ser a data do filho dele. Vamos ver o que é aqui.
Hey, Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
I can't figure out how to get into this stupid safe.
No worries. We still have a little time. Reggie writes almost everything down somewhere.
Ask Jenny
I'd
where
recommend
those
you start
tapes
reading.
are.
I'll have a look around. You're probably right. I'll let you know when I find something, or don't.
Ah, ele amarrou as bolas. Ele amarrou as bolas. 29/87. Below, ele deve ser fã disso. 29/87. 13/8. 0829. Caralho. Eu tenho que pensar como americano, né? 13/8. Ok. Jenny tem alguma coisa com ela. Bichinha, coitada, fica no lugar onde a bichinha fica. Só porque é do rock. US legal. Tô com isso. Pega. Oh, não é isso. Ah, deve ser a data do aniversário do filho dele. 10/9 e não 9/10. Ano passado foi um desastre. Então, pra ele lembrar, ele deve ter colocado 10/9. 9, 10.
Nope, that's not working. Must be something else. Could this be it?
O entregador de pizza que mata com um cortador de pizza. Vou deixar umas fatias pra vocês. O mais assustador é que ele nunca tem pizza. O que acontece com o entregador original? Talvez ele possa aparecer no final e começa a namorar a sobrevivente. A protagonista é uma estudante universitária chamada Maggie. Falta sobrenome. Ela é inteligente, bonita, criativa e intolerante à lactose. Contraste entre ela e o assassino da pizza. Oh meu Deus. Acontece no dia 11/7. Vou tentar uma data importante para a cidade. O grande encontro de gansos. O grande encontro de gansos. Quando gansos aparecem e salvam a cidade da inanição, interligar em sua história principal. A história próxima, as pessoas próximas a Megan vão morrendo durante o filme, como o Machado 3. Só que mais medonho. Fechar a parceria com Pontes Pizza. Nossa senhora, que tá uma puta. No lançamento, um pedido a cada 10 recebe apenas um cortador de pizza e ingressos para o filme. Beleza, 11/7. Vou testar isso.
Nice.
Nossa. Não é nem
I'm in,
aniversário
Peggy.
do filho
I
dele.
found the floppy disks. Just put it in the slot, right?
You got it. Remember, we need somebody with medical training who lives near 25 Nancy Drive. Let me know when you've got somebody. And don't waste time on anybody that can't help us.
Nem sei alguma coisa, não. Tá, pegue. Tô curioso agora.
Hey, Peggy. I think Reggie's on to you and Karen. Maybe don't bring those little drink umbrellas into work for a while.
What? Why are you reading my file?
Why
We
don't?
need to find someone who can help Casey. We already know I can't.
Ai, desculpa, não consigo.
You're right. I'm sorry. I need to focus on possible candidates.
Você sabe que eu não
Read the
vou,
rest
né?
of this later.
Nunca vi alguém se dar tão bem com todo mundo quanto a Peggy. Ela, Karen e Bárbara já viraram uma pequena família. Talvez seja uma boa deixar a energia feminina conduzir a estação. Pode ser mais barata do que a energia elétrica. Às vezes eu suspeito que Peggy queira seu próprio programa. Ela está sempre participando das ligações de O Brito. Parece que Forrest poderia sair para tomar um café no meio de uma ligação e ninguém notaria. Peggy e Karen perderam outro evento de trabalho. Treinamento de primeiros socorros. Por causa da sessão de treinamento. Ela já tem uma coleção enorme de enfeites de coquetéis. Por que estão fazendo treinamentos no bar? Ok. Ai, que coisa feia, viu? Saindo pra beber. Tinha que ser pinguça. Dá uma olhadinha em tudo, né?
Get a load of this, Peggy. Apparently, I'm a lone wolf type.
Forrest, what are you doing? We don't have time for this.
I
We have a man
have.
literally dying on the line, and you're more interested in you.
You're right. I'm sorry. I need to focus on possible candidates. I really shouldn't have read both. We're in a hurry.
Ai. É bem possível de eu morrer, né? Do cara ali morrer. Personal file. Ok. Não se recusou a aprender primeiros socorros no treinamento. Eu sei que ele foi médico militar, mas é uma regra da estação que deve ser seguida por todos. John, como visto, tem vários equipamentos médicos em casa, obtidos no exército, quando se aposentou. Isso é legal? Preciso denunciar? Falei com o John de novo para não comer as amostras grátis que Beth recebe para fazer críticas. Ele disse que ia parar, mas já é a quarta vez que ele fala isso. Uma atitude antipatriota, repreender um veterano de guerra. Caralho, tô contratando um veterano de guerra. Mas John... Por que eu vim pra cá? Eu não entendi. Por que eu vim pra cá? Que loucura! Bugou ali embaixo. Ok. Eu tirei isso aqui. Não.
Could this be it?
Vamos testar isso daqui. Bárbara está se incomodando com a equipe. Todos fizeram ótimos comentários sobre ela. Na última avaliação, tenho a impressão de que algo acontecendo entre ela e o Brad. É palpite. Bárbara arranjou outro gato, ela já deve ter pelo menos 5. Daisy, Murphy, Penelope, Freddy, Murphy. E Leonard Wilson e Lord Wilson. Lord Wilson! Lord Sr. Wilson. Senhor Wilson. Preciso tomar conta da produtividade. As fotos dos gatos distraem muito o resto da equipe. Agora eu contei pra ela o conceito que o meu roteiro de terror. Não me importo com o que ela acha, uma história sobre um ovo alienígena localizado no centro da Terra. Programado para eclodir no dia 30 de fevereiro. É uma ótima ideia. Porque outro motivo a gente evitaria a existência do dia 30 de fevereiro. Entendi. Gostei. Dei risada. Esse aqui eu já li. Carter Bradley. Carter Bradley. Quando eu contei a Brad que é o Brad. Quando contratei o Brad para ser o crítico de culinária, falaram que eu estava louco. A gente só tem 3 restaurantes. A gente só tem 3 restaurantes e uma lanchonete. O que é isso? Acho que não podemos temer a exploração. Temer explorar a ciência. O Henderson. Bradley e Barbara estão passando muito tempo juntos. Não sabia que eles se interessaram tanto no trabalho dele. Talvez eu devesse ir a alguma dessas reuniões que eles fazem depois do trabalho. Sempre quis aprender mais sobre comida. Pelo jeito alguém estava sendo comida ali mesmo. Brad e Barbara perderam a maior parte da aula de primeiros socorros. Brad fez uma piada sobre treinar a respiração boca a boca. Barbara ficou chateada e saiu enfurecida. A piada nem foi tão ruim assim. Caralho, esse cara.
Hey Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
I got the safe open, but I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be looking for in these files.
We need to know who can do first aid, and we need them to be close to Nancy Drive. Anything further away than a street or two is probably too far. Anyone who ticks those 2 boxes is our best bet.
Got it. I'll take another look at the files. I'll let you know when I find something, or don't.
Era esse daqui, né? O veterano de guerra. Se destacando no trabalho nos últimos anos, informação eu não me desse, né? A Karen tem se destacado no trabalho nos últimos meses. Ela assumiu o programa do Harris junto aos gêmeos Timberlake. Depois que o Wes foi embora, espero que ela não queira receber em novo. A Karen se tornou mentora da Peggy. Acho que vai ser muito bom para a Peggy. Elas até começaram a fazer a saidinha de treinamento para melhorar a eficiência. Estou começando a suspeitar que as saidinhas de treinamento de produção são planejadas. Elas perderam um amigo secreto, o treinamento de primeiros socorros e a visita do Ted. Tá. Acho que é esse daqui, né? John se recusou a atender primeiros socorros de treinamento. Eu sei que ele foi médico militar. Nascimento, endereço Nancy Drive 14. Esse daqui, o John Hedges.
Hey Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
Ele precisa. Estou perdido.
I can't figure out how to get into this stupid safe.
Okay. So let's change our thinking. What if we... Hello? Is anybody there? Please pick up.
Casey, I'm here. What's wrong?
Jason started going pale. I tried to get him to rest, but he just threw up everywhere. What's happening? What do I do?
Mais cedo, ele vai entrar em choque.
God, it sounds like he's going into shock. Casey, just stay calm. It's going to be okay.
But the bleeding seemed to slow down. Did I mess up? Jason, I'm sorry.
Casey, calm down. You've done everything right. I need you to listen to me, okay? For Jason.
What did the nurse say to do about shock?
Eleva os ferimentos, eleva as pernas do...
Casey, I need you to elevate Jason's legs. We need to get the blood flowing to his vital organs.
Got it. Jason, stay with me. I'm just gonna move you. This might hurt. Okay. I propped his legs up on some boxes. I'm looking at my notes. We need to get Jason as warm and comfortable as possible. Do you have anything you could use nearby, Casey? Yeah. I still have some laundry next to me. I'll wrap him in some blankets. Just give me a second. Sorry.
Tá, mas eu já sei o que eu posso fazer.
Sorry. I'm done. You're gonna be okay, Jason. Just relax now, okay? Boris, I'm scared. He's not doing well. Is he gonna...
Jason is going to be fine. Just make sure he knows he's going to be okay, okay?
Okay. Please. I can't give him what he needs. Please, help. I can't...
Eu já sei.
Alright, Forrest, we need to hurry. Jason doesn't sound like he's doing too well. You said you knew who to call earlier? Who was it?
We need to call John Hedges. He lives on Nancy Drive. He didn't really participate in the first aid training, but he's a former war medic. He's probably the most trained person we have.
Filho da puta!
I never really spoke to him before. A war medic, huh?
Yeah, and according to Reggie's notes, John keeps all of his old equipment at his house. He's something of a hoarder.
Alright. What's his number?
5420735.
Calling now. Let's hope he picks...
Who the hell is this calling me? What time is it?
John, it's Forrest Nash here at KFAM.
Vamos.
We have an emergency and we need your help.
Forrest, if this is a work emergency, then it can wait until the goddamn morning. Just leave me a note like everybody else.
John, no, this is a medical emergency. A man has been stabbed by the Whistling Man, or never mind. He's badly hurt and he's going to die unless we get someone to him now.
The Whistling Man? What kind of joke is this?
John, we're not kidding. A man is gonna die if we don't help him right now.
Seriously, I haven't been called on for over 10 years.
Tá bom, vai.
The patient, what's his condition?
He's at 25 Nancy Drive. I think we got his friend to stem the bleeding, but he's gone into shock. He's passed out right now.
You say he was stabbed? Do you know the extent of his injuries?
From what we were told, he has 2 major stab wounds. One to the stomach and one to the leg. The knife is still in his leg, and the stomach wound is open.
Understood. Let me grab a few supplies and I'll head right over. Do damned if he dies on my watch.
Thank you, John. We'll let him know you're on your way.
Good luck.
Hello, Casey. Are you there? How are we doing?
Bad. Jason seemed really weak and then just started thrashing.
What about now? Is he still thrashing?
He's passed out. Please tell me you found someone to help.
Casey, help is on the way. My colleague will be there soon.
You hear that, Jason? Someone is coming. You're gonna be just fine. Just hold on for me, okay? Just hold on.
Come on.
Hello, Casey. John Hedges. I'm here about Jason.
Nice.
Please let me in. I'm guessing that's Jason there. Casey, I'm gonna need your help. Forrest, Peggy, don't you two worry. We've got this from here.
Okay. Forrest, we'll call you back later. I have to go now.
Good luck, everyone. God, I hope he's gonna be all right.
And with that, the show moves on. We're sending our best wishes to Jason.
GG.
Well, after all that excitement, I think we could use some music.
Come back upstairs when you're ready.
Mas ia falando com nós, né? Tem que responder.
Coming up for your listening pleasure, it's Caged Tiger with their single, One Last Goodbye.
It's getting pretty late. This might be your last break for the night, so try to enjoy it. Give me a buzz when you want to go back on air.
Eu vou dar mais uma explorada por aí. Quero saber lá, mano. Esse negócio lá fora. Ver se eu realmente acho esse disco. Ai, calma. Eu vou ir dar uma mijadinha. Já volto. Voltando. Vou testar esse daqui. Vou voltar pra trás. É, beleza. Eu queria ver se realmente achou um disco de fora. Falou que tinha jogado ele pela janela. Pode ser que eu encontre. Perdi aqui, ó.
Let's roll.
You got it. We've got another call coming through, too. Oh, we have another call coming in. But, hang on.
What's up, Peggy? Peggy?
You're gonna want to take this call off the air.
Who is it?
Just do it.
All right, folks, it's time for another track. Here's one to help you sit back and relax. We'll be right back after this. A classic back by popular demand. This is Long Ride Home by the Barn Finds. I hope this is good news, Peggy. Who have we got?
Find out for yourself on line 1.
Hello?
Forrest, I'm glad I got back
nice.
through to you. Sounds like it's been a busy night, huh?
Surprise!
It's
It's Leslie, our 911 operator, leading the charge from Henderson to come save us. It's so good to hear from you. Are you okay?
We're doing okay. Sarah and I are both happy to be headed back home.
We're happy to have you too. Wait, Sarah?
Oh, yeah, I mean Deputy Martinez. Anyway, we got back into radio range a little while ago. We've been listening in, but haven't been able to get through until now.
Ever since you found Sheriff Matthews, it's only gotten worse. It's been a long night.
Well, it shouldn't be too much longer now. I'm glad I got through to you. I wanted to let you all know what's going on. I made it to Henderson. Turns out somebody had cut the phone lines, and they had no idea what was happening. After I told them, well, their sheriff sent a goddamn squad back with me to stop this.
That's great news.
Nice.
That's crazy about the phone lines, though. Do you think the Whistling Man cut them?
I'm guessing so. I don't know how the Whistling Man did it. But that doesn't matter right now. Listen, we're coming in hot, but we need your help. I know Gallows Creek isn't a big town, but if we don't know where the Whistling Man is, we can't get him. Her. That's where you come in.
You can count on us. What do you need?
It might be a long shot, but here goes. The Whistling Man already called up a few times. I bet she calls again. We're still a little ways out of town, so if she calls, stall her. Buy as much time as you can for us to get in. And while you're talking to her, try to figure out where she is. We'll be listening in, so once her location is known, we'll head straight there and end this nightmare.
I'll do my best.
I know you will. Heck, I can see the headlines now. Forrest Nash's interview of a lifetime. Anyway, I'll radio the other cars and tell them the plan is a go. Hopefully the next time I see you, it'll be with our killer behind bars. Take care now.
We'll see you soon, Leslie. Oh, thank God. It sounds like this is almost over. We're nearly through this.
I hope you're right. The sooner this is over, the better.
I am right. Trust me. Anyway, we should get you back on air. Taking callers is the only way to see this through. Okay, Forrest, shut the music off. Bringing you back live now.
Welcome back to The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. The line is lit up, but before I get to our next caller, I just want to say things are looking up. It's almost over. But for now, let's bring in our next caller. Evening, caller. This is Forrest Nash.
Hello, Forrest. This is John Hedges. I'm here with Casey. I wanted to give you an update on Jason.
John! Is he gonna be okay?
He's a fighter. He'll be fine.
Nice.
We've got him stabilized and resting in a bed. We're preparing to move him to the hospital.
Thank you so much. If you hadn't been there, then... God, I don't even want to think about what would have happened.
Of course, Casey. We're just happy he's okay.
John, Casey, you two did all the work. Tell Jason to get well soon from us, whenever he's up for it.
Well, why don't you tell him yourself?
Is this Forrest?
Is this Forrest?
It is. I hope you're feeling better now.
It's good to hear you, Jason. How are you?
Oh, well, you know. I've got a hole in my stomach, and there's a knife in my leg, but John gave me something to take the edge off. So, I might feel even better than either of you.
El principio de todo.
Take it easy until you get to St. Gabriel's.
I will. But, before that, I needed to call you. I'm guessing the Whistling Man is still out there?
Yep. As far as we know, anyway.
I was worried you'd say
Eu não
that.
vou nem falar.
God damn it.
Actually, I'm glad you called. I wanted to talk to you about what happened earlier.
Go for it.
Casey said when you were attacked, your assailant said something like, "It's not so funny now." Do you know what they meant?
I do. I've heard that voice every day in my head for almost 20 years.
Every day. Does the killer live in Gallows Creek?
No, not exactly.
Hey, guys, I'm really sorry, but there's a call on the other line. I just need to make sure we don't have another situation brewing. You fill Jason in on what happened. I'll be right back.
Forrest, have you ever heard of somebody called George Barrow?
The boy who drowned?
Sounds like everything's finally coming out now. It's been tough to hold it all in.
Sounds like you've been holding back about
To
something
hold it
awful,
all
Jason.
in.
I'm part of the reason my best friend is dead, Forrest. And the few who knew about it said if I ever said anything, I'd find myself in jail. For a long time. It was hell. And then the town just moved on. Like he'd never existed.
What happened that night?
I went along with the stupid prank, that's what. Whistling night. Some of the guys on the football team had an idea for a way we could haze the newcomers. We decided to plan a party in the woods and have the Whistling Man crash it. It was stupid. We each had a role. I was the stabbed friend.
Meu Deus.
The party that night, I left the group for a second. Met our Whistling Man. Pretended to get stabbed in front of everyone. Started an almighty panic. Those screams. That was the last time I saw or heard George alive.
How did George die, Jason?
I don't know. I was playing dead. But when I heard her scream...
Her?
Yeah. George's girl.
Do you remember who she was?
Yeah. He called her Bean.
Bean.
I heard her again tonight, Forrest. Her name was...
What?
Ah,
What
tomar no
happened?
teu
Are we
cu.
still on air?
Esse é qual é o nome dela.
No, we're not. Seems like the power is completely gone.
How do we get it back on?
I don't, oh, we can use the emergency generator down in the basement. Reggie picked it up a while ago in case we ever needed to do an emergency broadcast.
An emergency broadcast?
Emergency? You know, nuclear war, alien attack, broadcasting a serial killer's location to the cops so we can end this nightmare.
Fair point.
It's in the storage area in the far back corner, up on the wall. You might have spotted it earlier when you were digging around for all those tapes. It'll have a big red button. Just press that. I'll see you when you're back.
In the basement, there's a big red button. Dele tá funcionando, o negócio é pilha. Deixa eu botar.
Far back corner. Why is this station so big?
Ei, você não corre, sua puta. É o que me deixa mais irritado. Ah, é aquilo ali, ó.
That must be it. Boom! We've got power. The whistling man.
I need to warn Peggy.
É uma mulher, é só descer a porrada nela. Manda ela lavar a louça. Manda ela ir lavar a louça.
What the hell?
Peggy morreu.
Oh no.
GG.
Peggy! Where'd you go? No way. This can't be happening. A call.
Where's Peggy, Don?
Have some patience, Forrest. It's almost the end of the night. Almost the end of the show. But it's not over just yet. Got a little time still. So let's make the most of it.
What do you mean? Make the most of it how?
Well...
Huh?
I thought we'd end tonight's Whistling Man special with a special guest. The one who started it all. Let me take that out of your mouth and...
You crazy bitch! Let me go!
Welcome to the air, Mr. Teddy Gallows Jr.
Wait.
It's all gonna come out tonight, Teddy. Your daddy and his money saved you 20 years ago. But even if he crawled out of his coffin with all the money in the world...
Wait, where the hell is Teddy? How are you talking to him if you're here with me?
Because I'm not there with you, Forrest. I'm here with
Meu Deus!
And if he says where that is...
Meu Deus! Minha cabeça
He
não
knows
para
I'll
de
get
explodir!
Wait, then... Who am I looking at?
Forrest Nash, let me introduce you and all of Gallows Creek to my boy.
Meu Deus! What the fuck? What the fuck?
Your son? You mean you...
What
Wait,
the...
But he...
Yes, Forrest.
Eu dei pro meu namorado, que coisa incrível, não é?
Of course. That explains how you were always able to get around town so quickly.
Hang on. Did you say Barrow? That... Are you...
Let me just get this mask off. Damn uncomfortable thing. No wonder Mooney went crazy wearing this. There we go.
Marie? Marie Campbell? George's old girl. Oh. Well, it sure has been years since I last saw. Oh, God damn it.
Where are you going with all of this?
Everyone's gonna know now what Teddy did. He killed George that night. This night. 20 years ago.
Listen to me. You...
You're gonna talk when I talk to you.
Das bolas dele.
And not a moment before. Meanwhile, Forrest, I'm gonna give you the chance to talk. You're gonna help me reveal what really happened to George all those years ago.
Why should I help you? Why should I play any part in this?
Because I think you believe in justice.
You think this is justice?
Pois é.
You have no goddamn idea, Forrest. These people you've been trying to save, they were all in on it. They all knew George was murdered, but...
Murdered? Listen,
Tá batendo nas bolas deles. Lembrando daquele vídeo da lutadora de boxe. Ai, esse vídeo é horrível.
I said you speak when you're spoken to. Now, I know you've done some good work tonight in piecing together what happened to George 20 years ago, and that's why I want you to interview us.
If you say so. I'm not really in a position to argue.
I'm happy we have your cooperation. Do a good job, and hell, you might be the only one to leave here alive.
I need to drag this out. If I can buy Leslie time to get back to Gallows Creek, and if I can find out where Marie is, then this can end. Teddy, we'll start with you. Just, talk me through what happened that night. How did it start?
How would I know? It was 20 years ago.
Teddy, be honest with me or we're both going to die.
Honest? Forrest, I'm trapped here with a psycho. Ow. What the hell? God damn it. Okay. Our first team party was coming up. And when I saw the date it was scheduled for, I had an idea for a way we could prank the new guys.
What made that night special?
That was the night Mooney went missing. We couldn't pass it up. I was just surprised. No one had ever thought to do it before.
Wait. You mean this was the first whistling night?
Keep talking, Teddy.
We went up near Whistling Point. God, who was there? Me, Jason, and George, of course. But George didn't come alone. He brought Marie. About midway through the night, we put the prank into action.
We looked up at the trees and saw Jason there, bloody, like he'd just been stabbed. And the whistling man, screaming. George and I and Ricky, we got left behind.
Wait. Ricky was there? Roller Ricky?
He was. And he was in on the whole thing.
How do you know that Ricky was in on it?
Teddy and Ricky were as close as anybody. I can't believe for a second that Ricky didn't know the plan.
I never told... Damn it!
If Ricky had told us, if he just told us, he and George would both be alive still.
Well, if Ricky weren't dead, we could have heard his side of the story.
It was just a stupid prank.
How can you still say it was just a prank?
Oh, come on! Oh, God damn it!
You made George think Jason had been murdered. He thought his best friend was dead.
And so tonight you stabbed him for real?
It's the role he wanted to play.
Jason's still alive, Marie. He was with a friend. We talked her through how to stop the bleeding and got him professional help just in time.
Oh. Well, shame he didn't have the good sense to die earlier. He's gonna regret that. Enough about him. Me and George took off running, but somehow we got separated in the woods. I ended up near the bottom of Whistling Point, and when I noticed George wasn't with me, I panicked. And then, I don't know how he snuck up on me, but the Whistling Man grabs me. I scream, and he starts laughing, telling me it's just a joke.
I can stall for time here. How did you feel in that moment?
I felt like nothing was real. I felt small and confused and...
Tell me what happened next.
I suddenly recognized it was Chuck. Chuck Brody. It was the Whistling Man. Laughing away. But then he stops. And he's looking up at the top of Whistling Point.
What was he looking at? Teddy, what happened next?
Nothing. I mean, it was just...
Teddy?
George fell off Whistling Point.
Why'd he fall, Teddy?
He just...
You pushed him. You were up there. You were dressed as the Whistling Man too, and...
I didn't push him, God damn it! I just chased him up there, and he kept backing up. When I saw he was about to go over, I reached out. That's what you saw.
You liar!
It's not my fault. He didn't know it was a joke. If he'd had any brains, he would have realized. You bitch.
You bitch!
No one's going to believe this. After all you did.
If she's lying, why the cover-up?
My future was at stake, Nash. You know what it's like. People like us are bred for bigger things. I'm going to be the mayor of this town, Forrest. And then governor. And then, who knows? What happened that night was tragic. It should never have happened. But it was a mistake. It was just a stupid joke gone wrong. So my father sent Clive out to clean it up. Why should a blip ruin my future?
George was a blip?
He wasn't a blip, Marie.
His father covered it up from there. I searched for George's body all night, but...
You never found his body, Marie?
I looked all night. Jogger found him the next morning, washed up on the river. Instead of telling the truth, she lied. She said she found him in the reservoir.
Our jazz runner, Sandra Sharp. Guess we'll never learn why she lied now.
Everyone was in on it, Forrest. Even the coroner wrote a fake report. said George was drinking, that he just got himself into trouble, and...
I saw. I'm sorry. If Dr. Sullivan had survived, then maybe...
There's no excuse for what she did, Forrest. I did my part. I tried everything I could think of. I even went to the newspaper, but no. That coward killed the story. But Maurice Russell is dead now.
When will the killing end, Marie?
End? When does it end?
You can't kill the world. This has to stop sometime.
It has to. It never should have started. I shouldn't have pushed my George on the cliff. He should have been punished. It's coming to a stop. At least for now. Here, where George and I first met, before he joined your football team. It was right after he shot the winning throw.
Wait a sec.
You're at the roller rink.
Jesus Christ! Forrest, you idiot! We're in the gym at Gallows Creek High!
I told you not to do that.
Wait!
He's dead too now, isn't he?
He is.
Por que eu escolhi o errado? Eu não
That
entendi.
about wraps up the interview with Teddy. So,
Eu cliquei.
Marie? Where? Oh my god.
Peggy!
Teddy!
Peggy, it's been so long since I've seen your face. I worried you wouldn't come.
Ela tá morrendo com medo, vai.
And here I was, thinking you'd forgot me.
I'd never forget my own sister.
Oh!
Sister? Peggy, what's happening? Why are you even there?
Wanna explain, Peggy?
Bro.
Earlier, while you were speaking to Jason, I got a call. Do you remember? Well, it was from Dawn. She said that my sister Marie was there that night George died, and that I should come to the gym for a reunion.
And when you walked in, you found out.
That my sister is the Whistling Man.
Good to see you too, Peggy.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
She said that it was my last chance to see my sister. I knew if I told you, you'd try to stop me or come with me when we need you on the radio. And I just...
I'm sorry. This has to be a lot for you.
What happened to you, Marie? You just disappeared one day.
Disappeared? I was thrown out, Peggy. I begged Mom and Dad to do something about what happened that night, but did they care? No. They told me to stay quiet. They only cared when they learned I'd been with George. And
Marie, I'm so sorry. I never knew.
it's not your fault. Really, it's Mom and Dad I should be seeing right now. But since they're dead and gone, well, I'll have to settle for the next best thing.
Wait. Is that why you went after that kid in the maze? Eugene Stein? Because his parents?
That's right. Eugene's parents were there that night too. But they got themselves killed in a bus accident.
É, matou o filho dele por quê, seu filho da puta?
Please.
Isso não fez o menor sentido. Mano, vai tomar no meio do seu cu, sua puta! Caralho!
Just like the rest. You
Fiquei meio
forgot.
indignado agora.
Anyway,
Bicho, não tinha nada a ver com isso.
forget Marie.
It hurt to be forgotten.
I never forgot you.
Well, Henry, kill him.
Deve ter pego o final ruim. Eu peguei o final ruim.
Henry, you don't have to do this. There's still time to make the right decision.
Eu sou main spy, viu? Sou main spy.
Henry, get out of there!
Henderson police! Freeze!
Let's see what we'll find.
Forrest,
Leslie, how's Peggy?
she. Oh my God.
Peggy, where's Marie?
Gone. Bolted right as we got here. The police are right on her heels. Won't be long now. It's over, Forrest.
Eu salvei uma pessoa, mano. O homem, o mito e o grito. Legal, mano. Eu gostei do... Morreu geral!
Come in. One suspect is in custody. Trail the other suspect into the nearby woods.
Esse daqui deve ser aquele jogo de mais de um final. Onde a porta foi tudo muito grande. Esse daqui deve ser aquele jogo com mais de um final. Eu acho que eu vou tentar jogar um novo jogo. Pra ver se... Os dados só pode excluir, não tem problema. Vamos ver se eu consigo ao menos tirar um final um pouco melhor. Ele não parece ser aquele... Não parece ser aquele... Nunca mais que eu tô falando nada na minha vida. Calma. Uma parte de fora, né? Assim. Pra cá. Tem nada, né? E de fuzil. Não parece ter nada, né? Esse negócio de raptiqueiro. Queria já deixar algumas coisas claras, né? Seguinte, essa daqui é a minha segunda playthrough. Eu vou tentar pegar um final um pouquinho melhor, onde a Peggy ela não morre. Eu não sei se eu vou fazer speedrun disso. Assim, speedrun é o jeito de eu estar falando, né? Ao menos tentar jogar um pouquinho mais rápido. Afinal, eu já sei mais ou menos como é que funcionam as coisas. O meu maior problema mesmo, mano, É que mano, eu fiz uma run tão cagada. Todo mundo da primeira run morreu. Todo mundo. Eu vou ao menos tentar fazer, né, de um jeito que os personagens eles consigam sobreviver. Então essa run aqui vai ser 100% personagem salvo. Beleza? Ao menos deixar mais entendido.
You hear something, Peggy?
Pra não ficar... Pra não ser algo impossível, o que eu vou estar fazendo? Eu vou estar carregando o jogo. Não, carregando não. Eu vou estar salvando o jogo. Esse daqui.
Hear what?
Thought I heard someone yell.
E toda vez que eu for salvar o jogo, né? No salvamento automático, no salvamento manual, vai ser antes de acontecer alguma coisa para eu poder escolher as escolhas, para eu fazer as escolhas melhores. Rolou vai começar agora um minigame, né, de eu fazer as escolhas para as pessoas. Esse primeiro onde a Leslie está levando lá a Sarah Martinez lá pro hospital, na puta que pariu, não sei por que não levar no hospital aqui da própria cidade. Não importa, ao menos ela tá levando a menina lá pro hospital, tá resolvendo lá as coisas com ela. E eu vou ajudar ela agora. Salvei nesse momento. Se eu fizer uma escolha errada, ao menos eu consigo voltar no meu save.
Telling, or I don't know, how?
Forrest, is this a joke?
No, I almost swore I heard something.
Oh, and here I was thinking you'd finally started to ease up. You probably just heard some cats outside.
Cats?
You know, 4 legs, whiskers, tails, not dogs.
I know what a cat is. But I mean, does Gallows Creek have a stray cat problem or something?
Not since the rats moved in. Anyway, you ready to do the pre-flight checks?
Seriously? Do we have to do these checks every time? And do you have to call them that?
Reggie pays us to check the equipment before each show, and he pays us to call it a pre-flight check. But if you're sure you don't want to...
Let's just get started. I know how this goes.
Okay, Big Shot. Any technical failures tonight are on your head. Now, let's get the show started. After your introduction, our first segment is Guess That Scream.
I thought that was a joke.
Nope, and don't blame me for this one. It's Reggie all the way, and he demands we do it tonight. Okay, you're live in 3, 2...
189.16.
Good evening, Gallows Creek. This is your host, Forrest Nash, and you're listening to 189.16, The Scream. Before we start taking your calls tonight on Gallows Creek's only late-night phone-in talk show, I need to let you know about a special competition we have for you this evening. Guess That Scream.
This is actually one of the station manager's better ideas.
Here's how it works. I'm gonna play you a scream, then you call and guess that scream. We need you to guess why they're screaming. Did they stub their toe, saw off a finger, or discover the corpse of a loved one?
That's good.
Caralho. Logo depois de você jogar e vir toda aquela plot fodida, esse último discover a body of love someone fica completamente.
Now, Forrest, hit them with the tape.
We'll play that scream in just a second. Listen close, and then call in to guess that scream. Peggy, what do you mean play the tape? I used to have a tape guy do that for me.
You're not in Chicago anymore, Forrest. Here in Gallows Creek, you get to be your own tape guy. Come on, I gave it to you yesterday. Forrest, you do have the tape right. You knew we were doing this tonight.
Peggy, let's be real. Guess that scream is a terrible idea. No, I don't have the tape.
It may be a stupid idea, but that doesn't mean it can't be fun. We're going to need a scream tonight, Forrest, and you're the one at the mic, so...
Really, Peggy? You want me to scream? You know this show depends on my golden voice, right?
Come on, Forrest, just do it. That's enough dead air already. Just think of a scream and let it rip.
Oh, God. Sorry about that. I'm back. Had to step away there for a second. Listen close, and then call in to guess that scream.
189.16.
Well, folks, there you have it. Call in with your guesses, and if you get it right, you could win 2 tickets to the amazing Maze and 1 free fried dough. Fried dough? Just call in at 555-239-KFAM with your guess. Now, here's some music while you get dialing. Now it's time to go with The Flow. And this is their hit, Crying for Help.
Oh, God, Forrest, that was amazing.
Thanks.
I can't wait to hear what people think that was.
How the hell did I get into this mess?
Lighten up, Forrest. That's gonna be the highlight of my week. Oh, Forrest, there's a call coming in. Okay, Forrest, shut the music off.
Welcome to 189.16, The Scream. Caller, you're talking to Forrest Nash. What's going on with you tonight?
Forrest, thank God I made it through. My name is Leslie Harper. I'm the 911 operator and police dispatcher for Gallows Creek.
Welcome to the show, Leslie. Are you calling in to guess that scream? As a 911 operator, I bet you may have an educated guess.
What? No! Look, I found a body and I need your help.
911 is calling me to report a body. Interesting setup. All right, I'll bite. What's the punchline then?
Forrest, I recognize her voice. I'm pretty sure that actually is our 911 operator. I think this is real.
Peggy, I'm not gonna be happy if this is a prank. I don't do prank segments on my shows. It's in my contract.
Forrest, I really don't think this is a prank.
Leslie, if you're telling the truth, you should report this to the sheriff. What was his name? Sheriff Andrews or whatever?
I'm at the sheriff's office right now.
Wait, what?
Sheriff Matthews is dead.
What? Sheriff Matthews is dead?
I couldn't get any response from the department. That's never happened before, so I came to the station and I found him.
Oh, God, poor Sheriff Matthews. Do you know what happened to him?
Someone got him. Someone got up very close and I really don't want to say what they did to him.
Did he fight back?
I don't know. I think he tried. He's surrounded by bullet casings.
Engraçado.
I think he tried.
Para pra pensar. Ele tava na delegacia, certo?
Tried to shoot at whoever it was, but
Ele tava na delegacia. Tá. Só um segundinho. Ó. Delegacia. West Gallows. Just Studio. Gallows Creek. Fire Station. McDiner. Ó, a gente fica aqui. Onde que tá a delegacia? Ó, aqui que tá. Como que ele veio parar nessa parte aqui mais ou menos? Ou nessa? Isso se for ele, né?
I don't understand. Where are the other officers? Do they know? Have they secured the scene or whatever cops are supposed to do?
no. I checked everywhere. Deputy Martinez is here, but she's knocked out, tied up, and locked in a holding cell. I called you right after I found her.
God. Wait. Please don't tell me that this hick town only has 2 cops.
Don't be ridiculous.
We had 3.
We have 3. But Officer Gunderson is on leave in Cancun.
Leslie, do you have any idea who could have done this?
Not a clue. I didn't see anything on my way over.
Leslie, you need to call over to Henderson or Quiet Ridge. They need to send someone over from their department.
I tried, but I can't call anything but local numbers. Something's wrong. I'll have to go there myself, let them know what's going on, and bring help back with me.
But if you leave while there's a murderer on the loose, who's gonna man the emergency line?
That's why I called. Forrest, I've routed all 911 calls to come in to you.
You can count on me. I'll do what I can.
Thank you, Forrest. You're the only person with experience manning a phone line around here. You're the only person equipped for the job. Besides, there are lots of transferable skills between the two. It's like an interview. You ask questions to get information you can use. Keep people talking, you know? Guide the conversation and know when to jump in.
You do know that I'm so good at interviews, they sent me from Chicago to Gallows Creek, right?
So I've heard. But that doesn't matter. And besides, there are 2 of you. You can talk to each other, discuss ideas, work together. Hell, let's have some on-the-job training right now. I have an emergency. I need to get an unconscious Deputy Martinez out of that holding cell. It looks like whoever attacked her threw the keys into the cell after they locked the door.
Is there any way you can reach the keys?
No. There aren't any bars to the cell, and the door itself only has a food tray slot. And that's too narrow for me to reach through.
There's gotta be another way in.
There's gotta be another set of keys somewhere in that office. Those can't be the only ones.
Of course. Yes, there must be another set.
Where might another set be?
Maybe Sheriff Matthews had a set of keys on him when he... you know.
I couldn't see any at a glance, but I didn't really look up close. 1 second. Oh, I think I might be sick. Sorry, Sheriff. I'm just gonna turn you over and... Oh. Please don't stare at me. Oh, wait. That might be them. I think I got the cell keys.
Looks like Sheriff Matthews might have saved his deputy. Do the keys work?
They do! Give me a minute to untie Deputy Martinez. I'll be right back.
So far, so good, I suppose. How are you feeling, Forrest?
Yeah, that seemed to go okay. Maybe Leslie was right. Maybe we can handle this 911 business.
That's the spirit, Forrest. I think you're right. Though, I have to say, I really hope this is the only call like this we get.
Same.
Come on, Martinez. There we go. Just gonna sit you in your office chair. We'll head to my car in a minute. I'm back. Deputy Martinez is still out cold. I'm taking her in the car with me to get help in Henderson. If the killer came back now, Martinez would be a sitting duck.
That's a good idea. We don't want to take any risks right now.
Thank you, Forrest. You and Peggy just worked together like you did earlier. You can do this. Now I'll be back as soon as What? My car! My car is on fire!
What do you mean it's on fire?
How the hell? Did it just go up in smoke? What happened?
Wait. What?
It can't be!
No way. This can't... Oh, Forrest, we have big trouble.
What's happening? What's that noise? It sounds like whistling?
Whistling?
It
can't be.
Oh my god. I can see him, but he's dead, right? Right? With that mask, how the hell is he...
Who, Leslie? Who?
The Whistling Man!
The Whistling Man? Who's the Whistling Man?
He was a serial killer back in the 50s. Wore that mask. But he's dead! He's... What the hell?
Oh, God. Do you think he attacked Sheriff Matthews and Deputy Martinez?
He's coming this way.
Leslie, stay inside and lock the doors.
Right. Shit, we need a new plan. My car's torched. We need to think.
There should be police cruisers at the sheriff's office, right? Like, you should take one of those.
Yeah, that could work. Let me check if Martinez has any... I'll just reach into your pocket there, Deputy, and... Yes, got him. Keys for squad car 3. I saw that parked out front when I got here.
Nice one, Forrest. Good thinking.
But wait. How am I supposed to get us to the car? The Whistling Man is right there.
The sheriff must have a gun, right? Can you see it?
There was a gun next to him. Let me grab it. Shit. It's empty.
He must have emptied it trying to defend himself.
There must be a weapon lockup in the station, right? Could you grab something from there?
I saw it earlier, but as you might have guessed, it was locked. But maybe one of these keys I got earlier will help. Let me see. No! Shit! None of the keys work.
Are there any other weapons lying around that you could use?
I didn't see anything earlier. Let me check Deputy Martinez's belt. All right. It looks like the Whistling Man left her with a baton, pepper spray, and taser. I can only hold one if I'm carrying Deputy Martinez. Which should I take?
I mean, it's gotta be the taser, right?
Got it. I'm just going to grab Deputy Martinez and then... Wait. Do you hear that?
No, I can't hear anything.
Exactly. It's gone quiet. No more knocking.
Be careful. I don't like it.
Me neither. But it's an opening, and I've got to take it. Okay. Deputy Martinez, if you can hear me, it's time to move. Just lean on me. Yep. There you go.
Are you sure about this, Leslie?
No time like the present, right? So, here we go. Again, you're hooked into dispatch now, so I should be able to radio you when I reach the car. If I reach it. Speak to you soon.
Good luck, Leslie.
That's one brave woman. God, I hope she makes it through this.
You know, I've got to say, this really wasn't what I expected when I came into work today.
Well, they always say you have to be ready for everything in live radio. Oh, I think we've got Leslie back on the line. I'm putting the call through.
Hello? Forrest? Peggy? This is Leslie. Are you there? Over.
Hello, Leslie! So I guess you made it to the car then?
We did. Deputy Martinez is in the passenger seat, still out cold. I don't see the Whistling Man anywhere, and I don't plan to wait for him. So I'm going to get us moving. Jesus! God damn it! Get back! Get away from her!
Leslie, what's happening?
The Whistling! No! Get off her, you son of a bitch! Yeah! Take that!
Leslie, drive!
Don't worry, Deputy Martinez. We're out of here.
Leslie, are you two okay? Did you get away, or...
Forrest, that taser? Definitely the right call. Oh my god, I can't believe we escaped.
Well done,
Bem,
Leslie.
você podia
You
ter
saved a
usado muito bem
life.
o carro, passando
Just
por cima
another
da
day
cabeça
for
do
you.
cara e não
Oh my
seria
God,
nenhum
yeah.
problema, né? Mas já que você decidiu
I prefer doing it from your side of the phone.
Leslie, how long do you think it's going to take to get help?
Tipo, você
Gallows
passa,
Creek
você vai
isn't nowhere
devagarzinho de
still,
ré.
but it's pretty damn
nele,
close. It's
de
going to
ré.
take a
O
while,
carro pra
maybe
trás.
2-3
Você
hours each
pisa na
way.
embreagem
Slightly
e
less if
pisa...
I put my foot down.
e pisa no acelerador. Aí vai... girando com o corpo dele. Aí quando você escuta um... e o seu carro não sair mais do lugar, é porque provavelmente ele deve estar todo cagado por conta dos ossos e carne que ficou.
2 to 3 hours each way? We have to fill in for that long.
That's the way it is. I'll be back as fast as I can. Anyway, once I'm in... Oh, I think Deputy Martinez is starting to stir. Forrest, Peggy, I've got to go. I'll be out of range soon.
Olha
But
isso.
I'll radio back as
Esse
soon
mexe
as
com
I
as coisas.
can once I got the cavalry.
Take care, Leslie. Be safe out there.
Good luck, Leslie. Feel better soon, Deputy Martinez.
Folks, you heard it here. We've got a killer on the streets of Gallows Creek tonight. Please make sure to stay safe. And Leslie, we're counting on you. We're gonna get back to the show meanwhile. If you have anything on your mind or have any information about this Whistling Man character, then give us a call. We'll talk here on 189.16, The Scream. For now, here's another hit record for you all to enjoy. This is not what I signed up for, Peggy.
This is actually insane.
Did she really say it's gonna take her 4 hours? This guy's gonna kill half the town in 4 hours.
Forrest, that's not helpful.
I know, I just... Who is this Whistling Man character anyway?
He was a serial killer back in the 50s. Edward Marshall Mooney. Went around in a freaky mask, whistling, and killed about a dozen folks in Gallows Creek. No reason for it. No motive. He just did.
Okay. What happened to him?
Well, police chased him up to Ellis Point one night. We call it Whistling Point now. And it was, well, it was on this night actually. The police cornered him and jumped into the river. His body was never found.
So is he alive? Dead? I mean, what's the story?
Story is he's biding his time, waiting to take revenge on the town.
All right, that's the story. What's the truth?
Other than we have a whistling killer on our hands tonight, I don't know.
I guess we'll find out what we're dealing with, whether we like it or not.
I guess so.
At least we got the word out, I guess. What kind of listening figures do we get at this time?
On a Thursday after midnight, could be around 35?
35. Isn't 3,500? Huh. I didn't realize Gallows Creek was that large.
No, 35 people. At best.
$35 at best.
35, yeah. It's a school night.
And what's the population of Gallows Creek?
I don't know exactly. A little over 1,000?
Oh.
How many did you get before? You know.
Before my career exploded and I ended up on a midnight hour talk show in the town of 1,000 people?
Yeah, before that.
Around 5 for most shows on the low end. Big gas could pump that up to 10, 15, easy.
5,000 on the low end? We could only dream of that.
5 million.
Million?
Yeah, sometimes that's just the way it goes. At least the Whistling Man hasn't killed me yet, I guess.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna learn a lot about perspective tonight, huh? Oh, we have a call coming in. Take it when you're ready. Time to turn the music off.
Hello, caller. You're live on 189.16, The Scream. Is everything, All right. Who is this? Are you, hello? Hello? Okay, what's your name and why are you calling in?
Pô, não sei.
You know my name. I've come back from the dead to kill again. No one's safe.
You don't have to do this, Mr. Whistling Man. You don't have to kill again.
Oh, but I do. You must make a sacrifice to us.
A sacrifice? To us?
I mean, me. We want cheese-dusted pretzels. I mean, I want cheese-dusted pretzels. Or I'll cut your face off.
Okay.
Goddamn kids. I'm cutting them off.
Yeah, cut him off.
We also want a mega gulp.
For anyone just tuning in, we do in fact have an actual killer out on the streets tonight. Anyway, this next one's dedicated to all of you staying inside with your doors and windows locked. Hope you enjoy this one as much as I do. Peggy, the hell was that? Kids pretending to be a killer who right now is stalking the town?
It's a thing.
A thing?
Oh, kids around here. They pull pranks pretending to be him.
By pretending to be this Whistling Man character?
They think it's funny.
Oh, caralho.
But it's not. It's not funny at all.
And there's no chance that our Whistling Man was just a prank. That Leslie...
No, that's real.
Christ.
Let's stay positive. We still have a show to do. We already have another caller on the line.
All right. Let's do this. Hello, caller. You're live on the stream with me, Forrest Nash.
What? I dialed 911. I need the sheriff right away.
Okay, right. Well, I'm filling
Ó, nesse momento aqui eu vou carregar o jogo.
again for 911.
Huh? Hear what?
Thought I heard someone yelling, or... I don't know.
Volta pro civil automático. Calma aí.
Hello, caller. You're live on the stream with me, Forrest Nash.
What?
Ok. Configurações, salva jogo. Salva por cima, vou...
I dialed 911. I need the sheriff right away.
Okay, right. Well, I'm filling in for 911 tonight. What's your name and what's your trouble?
My name is Sandra Sharp, and I need the cops now.
Now.
I'm sorry, Sandra, but the sheriff is dead. We're trying to get help in from Henderson now.
What? God. Listen, you've got to help me then. I drove to the edge of town for a jazz run, and now some psycho dressed like the Whistling Man is after me, knife in hand.
Oh, God. It's actually happening.
Oh, God, it's happening.
Where are you now? Did you escape to somewhere safe?
Oh, I did, baby. I jazz ran all the way to my car and nothing flat. But I dropped my keys somewhere along the way. I never locked the door, at least, so I've got a place to hide, but I can't get moving.
Sounds like you lost him. I think you'll be fine.
Oh, shoot. Oh, he's back. Look, I don't know a thing about cars, but I gotta start this engine without the keys, and you're gonna have to help me.
Wait, I don't...
If it helps, I've got a toolkit buried beneath my spare sweatbands. I'll call you back when I find it.
You're listening to 189.16, The Scream. Hosted by me, Forrest Nash, your friendly neighborhood radio host, mechanic and savior. Sit tight while the record spins, folks. This one goes out to you, Sandra.
Calma, tinha carro aqui, não tinha? Não. Ah, o de carro tá lá fora.
Doesn't the station have a show about cars? The Tamora twins or something?
Timberline twins talk motors. Yeah. You know they're not even brothers.
Really? They look the same, though.
I know, but they're not even related. It's weird. I asked them about it once, and they got really sweaty and defensive. Anyway, go see what you can find. The offices are out the door and down the hall.
Não sei de onde tá no vermelho.
This looks useful.
You find anything?
Yeah, I found a magazine about hot wiring cars.
Well, that sounds perfect. Okay, Forrest, shut the music off. Caller on line 1.
Thanks, Peggy. We're back with 189.16, The Scream. How are you holding up, Sandra?
The creep's looking through the parking lot trying to find me. But I've got my tools, and I'm ready to get this hunk of junk moving. How do we start this baby?
Unscrew the steering column.
All right. Just turn. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, God. How long are these screws? Okay. Cover's off. There's a bunch of wires down here all paired up, and oh, God, my heart is pumping.
Tell me exactly what you see.
Okay, we can do this. There's a red wire, a blue wire, a yellow wire, a green wire, and a brown wire.
What's the serial number on the steering column?
The number is 576-894-320.
Se o número tiver 413, tiver um 4 antes de um 3 e não tiver 7, significa que o número é 576 9, então tem 7, tem um 4 antes de um 3. Se tiver 6, se tiver um 6 e não começar com 5, começa com 5 e tem um 6. Se tiver um 0 no fim e não tiver 3 antes de um 6, tem um 0 no fim, mas tem um 6 antes de um 3. Agora, desencapeou roxo, não pode ter. Os marginais de fenda com chave, se não der certo, não vou colocar para baixo. Verifique o número de série. Se o número tiver um 4 antes de um 3. Meu Deus do céu. Nossa senhora, velho. Confusão. Vamos lá. Se o número tiver 4, tiveram 4 antes, deu um 3 e não tiver 7. Tem um 4 antes de um 3, mas tem um 7, então não é. Se tiver um 6 e não começar com 5, tem um 6 e começa com 5, então não é. Se tiver um 0 no fim e não tiver um 3 antes de um 6, tem um 0 no fim e não tiver um 3 antes de um 6, um 3 antes de um 6, tem um 3 antes de um 6, não, tem um 6 depois de um 3, tem um 3 antes de um 6. Se tiver um 0 no fim e não tiver um 3 antes de um 6, então é o último, vermelho e amarelo. Vermelho e desencapa o fio marrom verde, desencapa o fio vermelho e amarelo.
Strip and twist together the red and yellow wires.
All right. We take the red and the yellow and we twist and we turn. Oh, perfect. I also see pink and purple wire. What next?
Passo 4. Agora, desencapa o fio roxo. Não toque no fio desencapado. Desencape o fio roxo e enrole ele no cabo desencapado. Desencape o fio rosa e ligue ele na ignição. Esfregue o fio roxo contra o fio subversivo. Não desencape. Agora desencape o fio roxo. Não toque no fio desencapado. Esfregue o fio roxo contra os fios torcidos. Desencape o fio rosa, desencape o fio roxo e encoste nos fios. Encoste ele nos fios entrelaçados. Desencape o fio roxo e enrole ele no cabo desencapado. Encoste.
Strip the purple wire and brush against the twisted wires.
Okay. We strip and we brush and... Energize your body!
Tá lá, menininho!
Fantastic work, baby! Anytime you want to come down to the jazz studio, you get in for free!
Thank you.
You just keep driving now, okay? And get home safe.
Get home safe, Sandra.
Will do, babies!
Nice.
We did it, Forrest!
Boa.
Sure did. Here comes another hit track that we're excited to share with you.
And remember, if you're also having car troubles, then tune in to Timberline Twins Talk Motors here on 189.16 Monday to Friday at 5. Take it away, Forrest.
It's funky, it's groovy, it's Stab in the Twilight by Knife and Easy.
I still can't believe this is happening.
Right? Like Gallows Creek didn't already have enough to worry about?
What do you mean?
Gallows Creek is a miserable place to live.
Really? Miserable?
It's nothing personal, Peggy, but it's not Chicago. Or, hell, it's not really anywhere.
Well, I like it here. People are polite and,
Stab happy?
Don't be awful, Forrest. Come on, there must be something you like about this place.
I guess some folks have been okay. You're not terrible, after a while.
Not terrible after a while? High praise coming from Forrest Nash.
You know what I mean, Peggy.
I do. It's Forrest Nash for I think you're swell. Anyway, I hope the killer is done for the night, and that Leslie gets back soon.
Me too. Can we at least call off that stupid Guess the Scream contest now?
Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea. Caller on line 1.
Evening, caller. This is Forrest Nash, host of 189.16, The Scream. And tonight's 911 stand-in.
Hey, Forrest.
Ah,
My name is
não.
Brian.
É o
Brian
Brian.
Ponte.
É o Brian.
Brian Ponte of
Droga,
Ponte's
Brian.
Pizza.
Hello, Brian Ponte. What have you got to say about what's happening?
I'm so happy that Deputy Martinez survived. I've seen her a lot over the years down here at Ponte's Pizza. Oh, you did a really great job. And as a thanks for all you did there, I just wanted to tell you that I'm sending you some coupons for free pizza here at Ponte's Pizza.
Wow, Brian. That's really good of you. But you really don't have to, though.
Oh, it's the least I can do. And if you like it, well, you're in luck, because we're always running great deals that'll have you eating for pennies.
Sounds great, bro.
And let me tell you, the pizza we have is to die for. No. Poor choice of words tonight.
Uhum.
Yeah, that didn't come out great.
I'm sorry, Forrest. Well, I just hope I didn't put you or anyone else off coming on down to Ponte's Pizza. We've got a great special this weekend. Our famous beer and pizza deal.
Wait a minute.
Come on down to Ponte's Pizza this weekend. You've just got to pay for one slice to get yourself.
God damn it, you're just calling in to advertise your shop. Peggy, hang up on him.
Done. Oh, real quick, before I forget, it's probably time we played a paid ad.
Now, a word from our sponsors.
You know how to play an ad, right?
Sure. Done.
The world-famous annual Gallows Creek Harvest Festival is back! We got it all out on Giblet Field. We got the Little Miss Harvest Pageant, Princess Harvest Pageant, Harvest Queen Pageant, Cotton Candy, Corn Dogs, Cornhole, Corn on the Cob, Crokinole, Country Music, Can Jam, Jams, Jellies, Jamborees, Juggling, Roller Rickies, Roller Disco Lessons, Parade. We got baby crawling, balloon popping, balloons for sale, beard contest, horseshoes, hayride, hay toss, hey you there, safety donkeys and ponies, apple bobbing, firearms, fireworks, funnel cakes, fried dough, seed spitting, sand licking, cracker cramming, and cat shop.
Moradores não poderão acessar as ruas
And fake tattoo, face paint, puppets, petting zoo, amazing maze maze, square dancing, story swapping, spelling bee, quilting bee, and sewing circle, pie eating, lawn racing, hot dog eating contest, flower contest, and of course our famous gourd measure-off. The festival is brought to you by Mayor Linda Cartwright, sponsored by Gallows & Sons Factory, and dedicated to the memory of Garrett Miley, tragically taken from us last festival.
I can see why it's world famous.
It's a highlight around here, Forrest.
Oh, I am sorry to hear that, Peggy. All right, folks, welcome back to the show. We have a note from my producer.
That's right. Come find me at the Harvest Festival tomorrow to grab your choice of a K-Fam mug, sticker set, or poster.
Let's see what our next caller would choose. Welcome to The Scream with me, Forrest Nash.
Yeah, Leslie. This is Maurice Russell from the Gallows Reporter. I'm at the office. This guy just broke in downstairs and... Wait. Forrest Nash? I want to speak to 911. Put Leslie on.
What? God, another one?
Leslie's driving to Henderson right now. She left me in charge.
Why on earth is Leslie... Oh, never mind. Just put me on with Sheriff Matthews.
Sheriff Matthews is dead.
Dead? What happened? Did you witness the incident? Are you willing to do an interview for the reporter? I can cite you as an anonymous source, if that's a concern.
We're live on the air. Anything we say can and will be broadcast.
Live on... Damn it. All right. There's obviously a lot more going on than I know.
Yeah, there's a lot happening tonight. You said someone broke in.
That's nothing to get worked up about. Some idiot kid just broke in, dressed as the Whistling Man. Teens. They get worse every year. This punk wasn't even a disappointing twinkle in his daddy's eye when Edward Marshall Mooney stalked the town. But I was there. I covered it.
You don't understand. That's not a prankster. That's the Whistling Man.
Of course it's not. It's a stupid kid. Every year this happens. They think it's funny. Not a big deal, old man. But they didn't live through the terror 30 years ago. Anyway, I know for a fact Edward Marshall Mooney is dead. I don't know who I'm looking at on the security monitor. But if he killed Sheriff Matthews...
Where are you now?
I'm in the boardroom, upstairs. We got security cameras all around the building. You can watch them on any TV set here. And there's a set in the boardroom.
Maurice, is there any way you can get out of there?
I sure as shit hope so, kid. But I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. That crash you heard was him tipping over my filing cabinets. He's blocking the stairs.
I'm guessing the stairs are the only way out?
That's right. And it would take me a good few minutes to move those cabinets.
We need to do something. But what? All we can do from here is... Forrest, I think I've got it. Why don't we call the killer? They'd have a bunch of phones set up across the office, right? In different rooms, with different extensions? So we call one of them. Draw the killer away.
Buy Maurice time. That could work.
Exactly.
It's worth a shot.
I can hear you, you know. The son of a bitch hasn't killed me yet.
Yeah, sorry, Maurice. Peggy and I were just trying to figure out...
You realize how stupid that plan sounds, right? For that to be successful, you're gonna need every phone extension. Plus, a plan of the entire office floor. All delivered while the killer is en route. I've got it. And thank God I've always been cool under pressure. Don't go anywhere.
You don't think the killer got him, do you?
Mr. Russell.
I'm here. The freak's going to be here any second, too. Go check your fax machine. Don't let me down.
Tell me where the fax machine is again, Peggy?
The fax machine's in the office on the other side of the hall.
Thanks, Peggy. Be right back. Okay, go to the office on the other end of the hall, grab the fax from the machine. Easy. This must be it.
Calma, tem coisa aqui. Adult o quê? Molars, Ricks, Rollers, alguma coisa. Eu lembro que tinha uma fita por aqui. Eu vou tentar ajudar mais esse e eu acho que vou acabar com a live, mano. Com sono já.
Hey, did you get the fax?
Yes, I have. Mr. Russell, you still with us?
I am. You get my fax?
Yeah, I got it right here.
Good. I knew you could at least manage that.
Okay, folks, we're back on the line with Maurice. Let's see if we can help him avoid the Whistling Man.
Here's the situation. The Whistling Man searched every room in the hall leading up to the boardroom. And now, he's in the office next door. It's now or never. This plan of yours better work.
I'm ready on my end, Forrest. Again, we want to draw the killer away by dialing an extension number, and then move Maurice somewhere safe. So, what extension should I call?
Call the editor's office. The extension is 03.
Got it. I'll put the call through when you're ready.
All right, Nash. Where do I need to go?
You're moving to the kitchen.
Yeah, that makes sense. Go somewhere he's already checked. Not bad, Nash.
I'm ready to place the call. Are you ready, Mr. Russell?
Don't have much choice, do I? Make the call.
Yes, sir. Calling now.
I can't believe it. He's actually heading to my office.
It was all Peggy's idea. Credit goes to her.
Don't mention it.
The coast is clear. I'm shutting off the TV so he won't see me on the security cameras. Then, making my move. I'll call when I get there.
Do you think he'll make it okay?
I'm sure he'll be fine. But now what do we do? We gotta find some way for him to get past that barricade.
What do you mean?
I don't think calling the Whistling Man is gonna buy Maurice enough time to move those cabinets. We gotta think of something else.
Yeah. Maybe we could... Oh! Call incoming. You ready?
Ready as I'll ever be. I put him through.
Alrighty. Mr. Russell, are you there?
I am. I don't think he saw me. I gotta give you credit for that, but I'm not out of the woods yet.
Right. Let's review where we are. So, the only way out is by the stairs, which the Whistling Man has blocked with furniture.
Exactly. I can move the furniture out of the way, but not quickly or quietly.
Could you lock him in a room? That'd probably buy you time enough, right?
Maybe. But the damn fire regulations say every door in the office has to unlock from the inside. He'd be able to get out just as soon as... Wait. No. I got it. The secret archive through my office, where we keep our most sensitive records.
Ooh, a secret archive? Reggie would love that. What have you got back there? Juicy secrets about outer space?
Peggy, I don't think now's the time to be playing around like that.
You're right. Sorry, Forrest.
Kids, we're in the big time now. I've got it all figured out. The secret archive. There's no lock on the inside of that room, only the outside. You can't break out. If we can get him in there, and I lock him in...
We can catch the son of a gun.
Exactly.
Oh my god. Forrest, we might be able to end the nightmare right here. So should I call the secret archive then?
You can't. The archive is a room for secrets, not gossip. So we don't have a phone in there.
Oh, we're gonna need to change it up then. Any ideas, Forrest?
Maybe we could use a radio.
There's no radio in the secret archives.
Are there no radios at your offices?
I don't have one in my office, but...
What is it?
Our sports reporter, Hopkins. He has a little portable radio he never turns off when he's here.
That might be what we need then. Is his portable radio still there?
It should be. It's what he calls his work radio. It should be in the archives, actually. I'll sneak over while our friend is still distracted with his search. I'll call you back once I've got the radio.
We're gonna save him, Forrest. Heck, if this works, we might even save the whole town.
Calma.
We're close. Let's make it happen, Peggy.
How can we fail? I mean, it's a plan with steps. Get the radio, plant it in the secret archives, lure the killer, and... oh! Call incoming from the reporter. Putting it through now.
Nash, hello? Nash, are you there?
I'm here. Is everything okay?
I found the radio. It's right where I thought it would be.
It's all coming together.
I'm just gonna turn it on quickly, make sure it's still got some juice.
Maurice, turn the volume down. We don't want that thing blasting just yet.
Yeah, I knew that, Nash. I was just doing that when you yelled at me. The radio works! If I make it out alive, Hopkins might just get that day off he wanted. He's earned it.
Let's do it for Hopkins, Forrest.
Jimmy Hopkins!
Wait. Ah, God damn it. If I can't have this stupid thing turned up, how am I supposed to draw the killer? I can't be in the room when it's on, or I'm dead.
You just... oh, that's a good point. But wait, we're the radio. We can just be quiet until you're ready.
If you can do that, then... yeah, sure. 189.16, I know that's your station number. But a good editor always double checks. Can you confirm that?
189.16, The Scream. Gallows Creek's best and only phone-in talk show with me, Forrest Nash.
And me, Peggy.
Jesus Christ. I've got the radio on silent, but I'm tuned in. Now, I just need to get to my office.
Sounds like we need to make another call, Forrest. Where should we send the killer?
Call the kitchen. The extension is 02.
That could work. The kitchen is far away from the editor's office, but the killer searched it before. Are you sure?
I'm sure. Make the call.
Okay, calling the kitchen now.
He's on the move. I'll call you guys from my office in a second.
Looks like we're almost through this nightmare. Any idea what you'll say to draw the killer in?
I'm gonna do my best impersonation of Maurice. I think that'll draw the killer in.
What's your Mr. Russell impression?
I think I gave that masked freak the slip. What a great plan this is, Pearl!
I'll give you an A for effort. Ooh, call coming in. Here we go.
I'm here. I set the radio in the... oh. He'd already searched. Son of a...
Ah. GG.
Now, he's in the office next door. It's now or never. This plan of yours better work.
I'm ready on my end, Forrest. Again, we want to draw the killer away by dialing an extension number, and then move Maurice somewhere safe. So, what extension should I call?
Call the archives. The extension is 01.
Got it. I'll put the call through when you're ready.
All right, Nash. Where do I need to go?
You're moving to the kitchen.
The kitchen? That's just across from the archives. It's going to be tight. Are you sure, Nash?
Não. Ei, caralho.
Let me rethink this.
Damn to be a headline murder. Hurry up!
You're moving to the archives.
The archives? The same place you're sending the masked freak to?
Forrest, this seems like a really bad idea.
Eu acho que o sono tá me pegando. Eu vou sair daqui. Eu tô morrendo de sono, mano.
Are you sure?
Ai, caralho, eu tô... Nossa senhora. Acho que depois dessa é tchau.